Los Flamingos as far as Ohio.
Yeah, let's guarantee E.N.E. Put the damn shit. Glitz, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds like Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no grace. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no days. Fuck around and end up going. You get in this place. E.N.E. the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game. I storm like rage mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like mom mixtape. Counting cheddar shit. I'm about to make them grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough. You need the whole team. I've been the G since I can finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sicking me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick me.
Can't get rid of me. Still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palms. If it comes to Hennessy. E.N.E. we own our shit independently. When I go out on the limb, I take extremities. I can see right through them transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like, what's the guarantee? What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live in that. Glitz got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the city, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Put fire on the track, now it's bubbling. With your boys, E.N.E. You in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, double. Let's go. All the hustle getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough? Get the dough. Get the paper, then you probably gotta go. Look at boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustle getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough? Get the dough. Get the paper, then you probably gotta go. Look at boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Low sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more than measure. Shake the extra, that's business, started feed street blues. What I talk for your blood flowing free. How on my mind, north the gang of kind, read between the lines. It was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, firm gully mountain shit. Couple high shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane outside. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we baby party. We putting niggas back in boxes. Shit ain't deep harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pro. This is how the mellow felt. You better yell out help. Here come the double team. You catch me in the spot. Then you know that the boy is clean. The UVB looks mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you sleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the day. There ain't no laugh. Let me go. In CEO fashion, you sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan out me off my chick. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you get
Let's go. All the hustle getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. Get the paper, then we probably gotta go. With the boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustle getting money, let it show. Automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. Get the paper, then we probably gotta go.
Let's go. Yeah. What up? You already know what it is, man. We here, man.
Ain't no other place to be.
You know, talking about some monumental evening tonight. You dig?
Man,
You know,
don't miss greatness, y'all.
it's a monumental evening tonight, man. You dig?
Yeah, man.
It's a monumental evening tonight, man. We're celebrating my brother King L's. Hold on real quick. We should represent my brother King L's new album, Classic.
Get the camera situation up, y'all. You know what I mean? We're gonna get y'all right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Get y'all right. There you go.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We good to go. We good to go. You already know, man. My nigga G's, what's good? XL Pro, what's good? Top Beats in the building, what's good? You already know what it is, man. We here, man. What's good with y'all? How y'all doing this evening, man?
Oh shit! I'm like, I barely got the shit. I ain't even know.
What you talking about?
I didn't know you had the thing copy.
What you talking about?
The mouse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know I'm already hit.
I was like, oh
But
shit.
yeah, no, y'all know we here, man. You know what I'm talking about? To celebrate, pay homage to my brother King Els. You dig?
You already know what it is.
You know what I'm talking about? This classic already album, the hardest album out on the streets right now. You feel me?
Appreciate it, brother.
No, I ain't, like I said, I ain't just saying that because it's my nigga right here, man. I'm saying that because that's some real shit. You feel me? I'm saying it because it's some real shit. All right? Tap in and walk with us.
That's all you gotta do.
You know what I'm talking about? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share it on your social engineering. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all ain't got this album, y'all fooling, man.
You know, miss out. You know what I mean? I made this for y'all, man. You know what I mean? You know, E.N.E ain't really dropped nothing this year. I dropped something earlier this year at the beginning of the end on the.
It is a masterpiece. My fault. I'm gonna cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, good look, Tox. See, we got G's in the building. XL Pro, you already know. But yeah, I mean, hey, man, this is like I said. I try to get presents out, and I feel like, look, man, it was a holiday weekend. I'm looking at it. The album should have been dropped on 420, so I'm like, man, I've been sitting on these tracks. I kind of was waiting on a feature from my brother right here. But then I'm like, this. The thing is, see, Verge knows. You know what I mean? The one thing he knows about me is that I'm working constantly. It's when it comes to music, so I always got something. He ain't never gonna miss a beat. Whenever he say, hey, I'm ready to go, I got something ready to go for him. And we're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna get back in motion because everybody moving their own time. But if he ever come, you know, but still his contribution to this, you know, because no matter what, you know what I mean, even if certain members ain't on the album or any of that, y'all got to remember, as being a group for as long as we've been a group, I would say, you know, we're coming up on 20 years here very soon.
Yeah.
As a solidified group. Now, we've been around each other and been rapping for way longer, even did shows longer, but when we actually collectively said we are E.N.E, this is a group, switched over, it's coming up. I think I want to say it was about 2006, 2007, around that time. So we almost coming up on 20 years. And, you know, whenever we do something, man, we not only doing it in our name or likeliness, but also representing the team. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like with every project. I can't speak for Glitch and Star and Cord Stack, John, but when I do it, anytime that I drop something, I'm keeping them in mind because I got to uphold the E.N.E standard, as we would say. You know what I mean? It is a standard that I feel like, you know, when we started dropping music, it's hard to go back.
That's a fact.
You know, when we dropped our first joints, it's like, shit, if y'all have seen the first shows we did, the first tracks we dropped, it's like, it's hard to go back.
What's it said?
So, you know, this was something that I wanted to give out to the people, man, and enjoy the holiday weekend. And something that I feel like is going to be something you can just turn on, and it's just going to get you through the day, whether you cruising, you in the sauna, you working out, you whatever it is, it's going to be something that you can even put on while you just with your family, sipping background music, foreground music, whatever you want it to be. I wanted this to be that. So, you know, hopefully, you know, it did that. I really appreciate all the love it's been getting, man. Even the behind the scenes, everybody's been hitting me up.
Uncle Diggity, what it do?
Uncle
Cortez,
Diggity,
what's up with you, cuzzo?
Cortez, whatever. Man,
Cortez, man, we're gonna have to get you on the show, man. We can chop it up, man. Chop up some heavy game, man, on that car culture, man, on that cigar culture, man. That cigar and whiskey, you know what I'm talking about? That cigar and that cognac, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You understand me, man?
He was over here last week or the week before. before. That's what we did. We got out to the back. We only drank Coronas, but we had the cigars,
Have
you know.
cigars
And
popping.
we chilled out and we chopped it up. I ain't seen Cortez in so long. Well, I saw Cortez last year. I DJ'd an event, Sneaker Ball, for the foundation that he's a part of.
What's up?
He's part of a foundation, the LQ Foundation, that deals with mental health awareness and all that. And I've been blessed with the opportunity to have DJ 4 events for him. And all of them been super dope events, all fundraising events. So, you know, salute to Cortez for coming in today. Also, thanks for coming through the other day. And we definitely going to get you on the show. And we're going to tap in and, you know, get a little cigar talk.
Do, man.
Yeah, and we could talk, you know, especially like when a boxing match go on or something,
Right.
you know. We could recap that boxing match.
Listen here, I'm gonna make the announcement tonight, man. Right? This is what we're gonna do, right?
Dope.
This is what we're gonna do for Tuesdays from now on out. Starting next Tuesday. Starting next Tuesday, we're gonna have the E.N.E. We're gonna have the E.N.E. sports show.
Let's go.
You hear me?
Let's go.
And I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. The inspiration behind this was Cam and Mace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You feel me? Now, you know, we're gonna do it the way we do it, but we're gonna be covering sports. Every Tuesday is the E.N.E. sports. Hip Hop Tuesdays, like I've been telling y'all, we're gonna have to take that to Patreon because them copyrights, man. Listen, y'all, them copyrights. I ain't getting no copyright strikes, but it's making my videos on Tuesday they demonetized. So there's no point in doing it. You know what I'm talking about? As far as like now that I'm monetized.
A business standpoint.
You feel me? From a business standpoint, it don't make sense, but we could just do E.N.E. sports, where we could cover sports and play E.N.E. music.
Yeah.
You did?
We got the catalog long.
Yeah, we got a stupid, lengthy, dumb catalog, man. I just was going live earlier. I was telling these niggas, man, like, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing against nobody, man. With my nigga Wallaby, my nigga Dez.
Yeah, couple cats.
Couple other few dudes, man. Y'all ain't fucking with us.
And I rock with a lot of homies in the city, man. You know, and Absolute, you know what I mean? My homie Trek Manifest, but I see he been making waves. You know, it's a lot of cats in the city.
Definitely fuck with Deathlock.
Deathlock, you know what I mean? While we talking to Deathlock, you know what I mean? I don't want to skip over my homie because he actually just dropped the album. I just got this package in the mail from Deathlock, you know what I mean?
That's what that is.
It's my homie, man. Y'all gotta remember me and Deathlock went to school since like the 2nd grade.
Right.
He dropped, y'all gonna get that.
Oh, yeah, let's see
It's called War's Money. You know what I mean? I don't know if they can see it.
Let's do this.
War's Money. You know what I mean? So y'all see that? War's Money. That's my homie Deathlock. And then he
niggas still selling CDs, man.
He threw me
They
the
be
shirt.
pushing these bitches too.
You know what I mean?
See
The
that.
Reptile Gang shirt, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I got a black and red. He made me my special one because he don't do the colors, and I had him do an all black one with the red. That's upstairs. I already got that. That's a whole other situation that we'll talk about also one other day. That should be transpiring soon too. But shout out to Deathlock, man. That's my homie. Him and Wallaby, the two most grindingest music cats in the city that I know. So I always for those guys. You know what I mean?
I gotta say that. Y'all remember when I had my brother Wallaby on the show, right? Y'all remember when I had Wallaby on the show? You know what I'm talking about? Tap in and walk with us, man. We ain't gonna waste no time, man. We're gonna get straight to it, man.
Do it, y'all.
You feel me?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I mean? All day, every day, no days off. E.N.E. in the building. You already know what it is. What up? What up?
You already know, man. So I'm gonna fall back. I'm playing DJ tonight. All right.
You got to be an interviewer too.
Yeah, both. You feel me? I'm DJ / I can't even say interview because that's what I already do. But I'm doing the DJ tonight too.
And I want y'all to, if y'all got any questions, anything y'all want, you know, this is gonna be an open forum tonight.
I'm dropping the link right now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link right now.
You know, because like I said, this album, man, when I made it, if you listen to it, I'm not just speaking for me. This is words you can, like, you won't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What it's called, TRILL vibe music. what's a vibe? A vibe is something that you can feel sonically. However it is, like, and it's a vibe. So as you saying the lyrics or you feeling the lyrics, you know, it may be resonating with you.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean? And if it resonates with you, that's what it's made for.
Yes, sir.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't make this for the lame niggas. But y'all welcome to bump it, and hopefully y'all can learn something and transition from being lame to being a trill. You know what I mean? But this is called Trill Vibe Music for a reason. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to the homie Pimp C. You know what I mean? Another inspiration in this journey. So yeah, we're gonna get into it and we're gonna rock out. We're gonna have a great time tonight. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
I see. I edit myself, y'all, so I can credit.
I edit myself so I can credit myself. I'm gonna have to use that one, man. You understand me? I'm definitely gonna use that. You understand what I'm saying, man? I like that. That's fire right there.
You know what I mean?
Tap in, walk with us, y'all. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You understand me, man?
I'm glad y'all tapped in tonight, man. I want y'all to enjoy this experience, man. You know, when I say I don't make albums, I make experiences. This is what I'm talking about, man.
OG, what up, OG, man? You know what I'm talking about?
Building.
Y'all make sure, listen, y'all.
Y'all tapping in right at the right time.
Yeah, y'all tapping in right at the right time. You dig? You feel me? So,
like, I done already had so many producers reach out to me.
Oh yeah.
Man, niggas been flaming my shit up, bro. Like, and you know, the thing is, I don't be promoting nothing, y'all. I'm a horrible promotion guy. I'll keep it 100. My ass be so busy. I'm horrible at promoting. You know, I got people that's like, I didn't even know you rap. I'm like, damn. Like, you know, but I don't promote. Look.
Not you ain't know all right, right? Right.
They thought I'd be posting other people's stuff. Like, dude hit me up and was like, who's that link that you send me? That's fire. I'm like, that's me. You like, what
you talking about, man? It's me.
Didn't even know. And it's a homie that I know him for years.
Oh, God.
But, you know, it is what it is. I'm always good. You know, I'm always willing to put somebody up on. And, you know, like I said, this was made for y'all, man.
Right. So, you know what I mean? This is what we're going to do. OG, you already listened to it? My man OG said album is fire. Very laid back, smooth album. So we ain't going to waste no time. Let L go ahead and introduce the first track, man.
I mean, it's Trill Vibe Music. You know what I mean? It's called Hidden Treasure. And it actually was the last track recorded.
What? The first shall be last.
Exactly.
Tap in and walk with us, man.
Thank you, OG. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
You already know, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Tap in, walk with us. Let's go. So we're going to start it off right now. You know what I'm saying? Title the first track, Hidden Treasures. Let's go.
Let's go. The things that I worry about never include no hate of my homie, I'm greater. The only thing that I be worried about, be fan, making sure we getting paid for. Make sure that my generation be seven for owners and never no players. They only be making my legend greater whenever my name is speaking, they say it. Say my name. Not say my name. Just watch when the keyboard warriors never gonna say this shit right to your face. One thing you can never say about Katie, except behind back when you do it with Brady. Even though we fly with the shoes on late, just know it's hustle won't stay on late. Feel like an alien in this place. With all these frauds, don't fuck up the pace. Go on my hip, forward drive. This whole life, the only ride. Force we lit, horses price. My fortress right to give me price. I ate this game at 16 high. When I was 32, had that fly with no denying. We never hide and maximizing. I check the line. And just reminding how I kind of blew up the sound of Jimmy Santana, Clark Road now the township. If you're honest, I've been on that time. Shout out to Tate, it's my life memory. Check all the niggas who taxing your energy, cause you ain't never been kidding me. All of my bros on switching the infinity, cause it was actually cool when I think that I came with it. I got off the schedule below my level, that body incredible. No need to mention that dome was impeccable. Fuck up my homie, I'm back on the road. Niggas don't need to stop acting like oh, listen my nigga, I seen all these niggas and most of these niggas they always gon' follow. Niggas want still a heart made of gold. No matter what, just don't say it's so. Turn up us, give me some more. If I don't trust the nigga, it's no. The things that I worry about, never include no hater. My homie, I'm greater. The only thing that I be worried about, be fam, making sure we getting paid for. Make sure that my generation be selling for owners and never no players. They only be making my legend greater. Whenever my name they speaking, they say, ha. Say my name, nigga. Say my name, nigga. E.N.E, we the greatest, man.
You're the greatest, man.
I love my name.
You did.
These niggas that still wish they could get on the team, but they can't, man. It's TRILL vibe music, man. It ain't made for everybody, but it's for everybody. You get it? You know what I mean? What do you always say, Virgin? They know you're a senior. Okay.
Right.
This is like
It gotta be in you, man, not on you, man. So L, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta break that down. You know what I'm saying? That's a fire track, by the way. That beat, Fire, is a album off. You understand what I'm saying? Dope intro, you know what I'm saying? Straight bars, no hook. You know what I'm saying? Smooth, soulful sounds. That's one thing, this album is just so soulful. You feel me? So go ahead and tell us the inspiration for that track, you know what I'm saying, as well as who produced it, and you know what I mean, and you know, the whole vibe of the TRILL vibe.
Yeah, damn. As far as the producers, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't do my producer track list yet. They will be updated on the album here soon. But this right here, the name of it is called Hidden Treasure. And the reason I named it Hidden Treasure is because in the hook, I kind of talk about it, you know, making sure that my generation be set for owners and never no players. So that was the hidden treasure in the track. You know what I mean? And that was really another reason why I did this track. I switched up the style was to also kind of bring in like the younger crowd a little more. You know what I mean? Like I felt like that would be a good tone setting joint for the younger crowd. You know, they seem to really rock with that style. And I just wanted to show, you know what I mean? I could switch my styles up. I'm like the chameleon when it comes to the different styles and shit like that. So, you know, just wanted to give people different vibes, different feelings, different subject matters. Everything was really thought out with this album. So, like I said, it transpired to be what it is, man. TRILL vibe music, but this Hidden Treasure, just, I mean, when you listen to it, man, I'm giving you everything. For my head, 4-wheel drive, this for life, forever we ride for. Just right, forgive me twice. I ate this game of 16 hours. When I was 32, had that fly one. No denying, never hiding, maximizing, check the line.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, just remind them how I climbed and blew off the sonic gym mixed with timing. Flight mode, now the time shit. If we on honest, I've been on that timeless.
You hear me? So
and the music is timeless.
Yeah.
That right there, the reason why I wanted to break that line down because it shows you bars. It has so much substance. And just that simple lines right there just has so much substance. And when we talk about timeless, we talk about E.N.E. Verge talks to y'all all the time about it. And that's what that is, man. This is timeless music right here. This music you won't be able to bump forever. You know what I mean? This was an album I was like, I don't even want you to have to skip nothing. I know I do a lot
straight
of
banger, no skips.
And I do storytelling. So I know sometimes I have tracks as fillers in there, but I was like, you know what, this one, I am telling a lot of stories still, but I did it in a different format, in a different way. And I've been tweaking the way to kind of, you know, if y'all listen to 1111, you kind of could get where this was birthed from in essence, you know what I mean? So, yeah. You know
who did the beat?
Who did this beat? Look, you know how many, I need to find that out because I had my track list and then I fucking erased it.
It's fire. The whole tone of the album from start to finish is fire. The feature fire. You know what I'm talking about? This is my man OG said, man, it's a smooth album. This is one of them albums when if you gotta take a road trip this weekend, throw that smooth, throw that TRILL vibe music on and just ride out. You hear me? That beat is dope. You know what I'm talking about? Smash that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We bringing y'all real content over here. You understand what I'm saying, man? Smash that like button, click on the bell. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the page and share your social engine, man. You know, man, we the best, man. I was trying to be humble earlier. You feel me? When I was on live, man. You know, man, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. You know what I mean? We the best.
Dilly got it bumping made that. Yeah.
Oh, you use a lot of this shit.
Yeah, y'all know I do a lot of Dillies.
So shout out to Dilly, man. Dilly got it bumping, man. Dilly made that. He made the.
I rock with Dilly, man. He be giving me free beats now because I bought a lot of them. So
Right. Shout out to Dilly, man.
Yeah,
Dilly. What's he say? Dilly. What did he say?
one day
What did he say when he trapped him? Be like, Dilly got. Oh yeah, Dilly got it bumping. Yeah. Dilly got it bumping. Yeah.
But I'm gonna also do a whole drink with him too.
Yeah, we gotta get one of them. I got to get a collab. Yeah, so we're gonna keep it moving and grooving. You know what I'm talking about? The next track. Introduce the next track, yeah.
So the next track we're going into, oh man, this is
fire,
Randy Moss, man. You know, we displaying greatness. Fire. That's what we doing, man. 24/7, we ain't ever closing. This is E.N.E all day, every day, no days off, like we talk about all the time. And this is just another timeless track.
Timeless.
Let's just get into it, because I know y'all gonna love this, man.
Let's go. We got the second track piece from my man John B. You hear me? Randy Moss. Let's go.
24/7, we ain't ever closing. Welcome to our stage. Hope your time be golden. E.N.E all day, every day, no days off, man. Custom letter in the building. Let's get it, man. Sweet flips, all you lames can't be golden.
My bad, y'all.
Custom leather, man. What y'all know, man? Sweet flips, all you lanes can't be coded. My team ate up in the can, left the pantry open. About to touch 6 image radio and gold on my neck, twisting purple image radio. 24/7, we ain't ever closing. Welcome to our stage, hope your time be golden. About to touch 6 image radio and gold on my neck, twisting purple image radio. Heard Big Daddy's a reopen. If that ain't a lie, I'ma hit the full motion. Back then, I rated more than just my options. If I'm meeting with my team, meet the only option. Peace, Bush, Brown, singing. Bring out the stars, this is Kingdom League. 30 was your steps, better wash your feet. Instead of being GJ, more of a beat. Chatty Patty gossiping. Lane free, let my interests escalate as my game free. It's different comfort back to the front plane seat. Difference we can each can't call lies. Nothing lane talking about a lane. I want more power. When my feet race the ground, it's above flowers. Let my dough raise every second, minute, hour. Sweet flips, all you lanes can't be coded. My team ate up in the can, left the pantry open. About to touch 6 image radio and gold on my neck, twisting purple image radio. 24/7, we ain't ever closing. Welcome to our stage, hope your time be golden. About to touch 6 image radio and gold on my neck, twisting purple image radio.
Grinding from the gravel to the moon. I'm cooking like the bass when the fire hit the stone. All about my money from the cradle to the tone. Ain't no plans to stop a nigga after the tropics, nigga. Ain't about to check what we talking about. Ruler of my dominion, that's what a boss about. Sacrifice my life for the shit, so bring the crosses out. The rich die trying, that's the motto, right? Cash your wishes to the sea. Better seal your bottle tight. Up late at night, I got no time for dreams. Hate being broken, less to find the things. On a search for success, the end define the means. Niggas wearing stretch pants, call them designer jeans. The game will change, spiritually I remain the same. Mentally just elevating, steadily just switching lanes. Niggas switch their hip for fame, sell their soul. If they only knew that help was cold, we spitting to help me froze.
A lot of There was a lot of game in that track, man.
A lot of game. Now listen here. If y'all remember, we was doing an E.N.E Friday night wrap up.
Oh yeah.
And they was over here recording that song.
You was here for that one.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Y'all got some exclusive E.N.E content.
Y'all did.
So now y'all get to hear the finished product. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in, walk with us, smash that like button, click on the subscribe to the page, sharing social engineering. King Els, man.
What up, bro?
Randy Moss, man. You hear me?
What you feel about that one, man? How you feel about that?
You know, man, like I said, man.
You got the here's
yeah.
It was pieced together.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? When I came over here and John Boy was over here already and they was recording the track and I heard the beat. And you know what I'm saying? And when I came in, John Boy was laying this verse. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just listening to what he was saying, and I'm like, oh man. Now when I was first hearing it, you know what I'm saying, he just was punching in, I guess doing some ad-libs or something. And I didn't hear the beat playing, I just heard him saying something. That's what I really was vibing off of at first. I'm like, damn, nigga, John Boy over there spitting. Then when he was done, L played that beat. I said, oh my God. I said, oh man. Niggas wearing stretch pants, call them designer jeans. You hear me?
Woo.
Man, bar, you know what I'm saying? The bars on this level, top tier, monumental. You hear me? None of you niggas albums out right now is fucking with this shit. I'm sorry. I ain't saying this because it's my nigga. I'm saying it because it's some real shit. So L, man, go ahead and break down the Randy Moss track. You know what I'm saying? Let us know who produced it. You know what I'm talking about, and all of that, man.
The homie Lex Factor, he produced that joint. It's called Custom Leather. And you know, I felt like, see, when I go into like selecting who's on what tracks,
right?
You know, I listen to what the beat tell me, like, and it's the same thing I do with all my writing process. You know, when I first get into it, I might listen to the beat, you know, for a couple, you know, maybe like an hour or so, and I'm listening to what the beat is telling me to say.
Right.
So, you know, me kind of singing a little bit, you know what I mean? Kind of harmonizing on the track, just finding the pockets within the track.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that it takes a little skill, but at the same time, man, you know, when you do it, as long as we have been doing it, it kind of comes natural. But that joint was just real. It was, you know, like I said, this is all a vibe. So this track was easy to write. Like the hook, the verse, it just came so quick. And even when John came over here, it literally didn't take him long to get his joint together because it was, like I said, most of these joints vibes, you know. And you know, this was like Bird said, it was broke down the stages. I recorded this like last year, actually. I want to say this is an old track, but then you know I finally got John on it in April, and that's like I said when it was supposed to drop. That's why I had the urgency to get John over here to record, but then I just kind of sat, and like I said, 90% of these tracks was already done in April. I only did 2 tracks additionally on this album.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, he came through, blessed it, Custom Leather. I named it Randy Moss because, of course, you purple gold. You know what I mean? One of my favorite players to do it in the game. Football season's coming up, so I felt like it was a perfect track to drop. Also, it's a good football track, and you know, I be cognizant of all that shit when I drop it. So that to me is one of my favorite tracks, and you know, I'm appreciative that John was able to come through and lay his joint, and it came out the way it came out. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and yeah, that's all I got to say. You know?
That was a fire joint right there, though, man. It was good to hear it. Like, it was fire when I heard it being built, and to hear the final product, I'm like, oh man, fire, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering, E.N.E all day, every day, no days off. You hear me? We got my brother King L's in the building. We're listening to his new classic already album, Trill Vibe Music. The link is in the chat. Go get it right now. Go listen to it. Bang it at the gym. Bang it on your way to work, home from work, wherever you doing money, doing whatever you doing. Bang that joint. You got my man Lance Parker in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about?
What up, brother?
You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my brother Lance Parker coming through, showing that love. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my brother LP. You understand what I'm saying, man? Yeah, man. We're going to keep it moving, man. We're going to get right to the next track. You know what I'm saying? This next track, I'm going to let my man introduce it. Let's go.
This is Who Want to Smoke, right?
Yeah, Who Want to Smoke, yeah.
Well, this is another track that was done last year, but it needed to be brought to the forefront. Originally, it was going to go on Energy Never Dies, but like I said,
I remember you saying something about that.
Yeah, I was building this up. This is one of those ones where you listen to the album and everybody's going to be like, man, everything was smooth, and this one is one that shake you up. Like, hold up. You know what I mean? What's all the fuss about? Mm-hmm. I got the world in my hands. I'm about to crush it now. You know what I mean? Just a little joint for me to pop my shit a little bit. Right. Just to remind y'all, you know what I mean? I could still talk that shit. But this was more like supposed to be like an intro type or track, honestly. Like, you know, if you went between the song or some shit. So I really enjoyed this track. It was a fun track to make. Mm-hmm. The beat literally was only one verse, perfectly drawn out. I didn't have to adjust the beat line or nothing. So fit perfectly. And we're gonna get into it. Like I said, it's a vibe. So this is gonna get you back hype. You know what I mean? Get your shots in you. So we could vibe back out. You know
get your shots in you, man. Get your shots in you, man.
You already know, Trill Vibe. You already know.
Mm-hmm. You already know how we do it over here, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and get straight to it. Who wants to smoke?
Who wants to smoke? Said he wanted to smoke, but his lungs couldn't handle this, nigga.
Let's go. E.N.E all day, every day, no days off.
Oh, you going crazy.
Like Bird shows you, man, you better off slicing a crispy carrot with a honey sandwich. I could really show you niggas how to push a beat. Wanna see a winning nigga, look at me. Listen, we're not in the same league. I own everything I touch. I'm the MVP. I could really show you niggas how to push a beat. Wanna see a winning nigga, look at me. What's all the fuss about? Got the world in my hands, don't make me crush it now. Say he wanted smoke, yet his lungs couldn't handle this. Come to them, I got a short fuse, candle whip. Beat the man, you swift. I'm just a man who flip. On my man who shit, condition can't too nigga. Never sure you compare me to a rapper nigga. Not only am I this, I am that, my nigga. If the true problem, I ain't gonna rap, my nigga. Go against, call it battle, hey, they getting rap, my nigga. E.N.E the greatest, that's a fact, my nigga. Fuck your vest, be aiming at your hat, my nigga. Listen, we're not in the same league. I own everything I touch. I'm the MVP. I can really show you niggas how to push a beat. Wanna see a winning nigga, look at me. Listen, we're not in the same league. I own everything I touch. I'm the MVP. I can really show you niggas how to push a beat. Wanna see a winning nigga, look at me.
You know, yeah. Straight bars, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna have L break that down because he kind of already did.
Yeah, that was produced by Hawkey too, man. Shout out to Hawkey.
Shout out to Hawkey, man. Not Hawkeye, but Hawkey.
Yeah, Hawkey.
That's what's up, man. Trill Vibe Music. Tap in, walk with us. The link is in the chat. Go get it. It's on all streaming platforms as well. You know what I'm saying? This is a classic album, man. I'm gonna keep saying that throughout the duration of the evening, man. It is. You know, so like I said, I'm not saying that just because it's my bro right here. I'm saying it because it's a fact. I done listened to a lot of new albums out, and And I ain't saying that they trash, but you know what I mean. My man, when Els put albums together, like I said, it's an experience. It ain't just like a whole bunch of songs just threw together on random ass beats that sound like everybody else. Nah, man. If you pay attention to the tone of this album, man, it's trill vibe music, soulful. You feel me? So let's get to the next track, man. The next track is YKWTW is freestyle.
You already know who the winners is.
You feel me? So
I call it freestyle because I ain't gonna lie. So this is a one take run through, and then like halfway when I was doing my verse, you ain't gonna be able to tell, but I kind of just started freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, shit, I just left the shit.
All right.
I was like, hey, I listened to it and was like,
shit sound fire.
I let that
Ain't
shit
nothing
go.
wrong with it. I only take
I
it
say
off
like
there.
the last 10 bars was a freestyle, and I just left it. So I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Like I know I was listening to one of Verge's lives, and he calls out one of the lyrics, which I'm gonna hear.
Mm-hmm.
And those was all part of the freestyle. I just was just floating at the end, so shit. You know what I mean? I just I hope y'all like this. I ain't gonna say it's 100% freestyle.
Right.
I would say a half freestyle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, half of the verse was a freestyle. So
Let's go.
hope y'all enjoy this, man.
Let's go, man. So you already know what it is, man. Freestyle, man. You already know what it is, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, sharing social engineer, man. We the best, man. E.N.E all day, every day, no days off. E.N.E forever. Pour something up, light something up. You understand what I'm saying? Go get my brother album right now. The link is in the chat. Let's go, man. You hear me? E.N.E all day, every day.
It's only $7 if you want to support it too.
Yeah, go over there to Tidal and Spotify, all go over there to Apple Music and all of that, man. Whatever, go support the movement, man. We got them visuals coming. You know what I'm saying? We got more music coming. Tap in, walk with us, man.
I almost didn't put this on either, y'all.
I'm glad you did. This shit fire.
This is the only track I was going back and forth. I wanted to hold it, but I was like, I can't hold it. I wanted to hold this one.
It's so soulful. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man.
You can label this a remembrance. That goes to any nigga that done win against. Headshot reminder, now you can't remember shit. Yeah, I'm still flying high, so you know who the winner is. Can't should never be in your vocabulary speak. Stepping on this ground, the right sand covered up my feet. Values at his feet, when we measured up our peaks. I already made a song on this, like this week. The fact that I always kept the trill shine inspired. How many kings you seen that rose up in that fire? My rain imitated my golden empire. Greatest ever. Better than who? Don't be no liar. That remind me of the Western Romans, how y'all be moving. I can't. The worst ever. Homie, I renaissance my movement. You was born before king, so I guess I'm God's improvement. Yeah. To see y'all hate just brightens my music. We just laughing at that shit. All that hate we laugh at. Two fools. Just in that one line, I dropped 2 Jews. Just be checking my chest, but they let the best piece. Think free. Be the chess player, not the chess piece. The 4-5 keep king stress free. The only time I wet when y'all on that jet ski. King rules. You can label this a remembrance. That goes to any nigga that done win against. Headshot reminder, now you can't remember shit. Yeah, I'm still flying high, so you know who the winner is.
Yeah. It's so soulful. Sound like Just Blaze on the track, man.
That's what it reminded me of too.
Let's go, man.
Joint right there.
Right? You understand me, man? Don't be the chess piece. Don't be the chess player. Don't be the chess piece. You hear me, man? Bars, man. Grown man bars. So King Els, man, you gotta let us know what was the inspiration for that. You know what I'm saying? Who did the track? You know what I'm saying? Break it down for us one time, man.
You know, the inspiration for that one, man, like you said, it was that Just Blaze vibe.
Right.
Z inspired, Kanye inspired type joint.
Right.
I just wanted to, like I said, man, like a lot of these is just me just wanting to kind of just show the skills, man.
Right.
This one was a skill challenge in a way. You see, I'm just talking over this one. I wasn't even. You could call it rapping if you want, but I felt like I was just talking in a sense. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to do. You know what conversation was.
Right.
I talk.
I noticed that throughout the album too.
Yeah, this album I wanted to talk to people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Slow it up a little bit,
Right.
talk to you so you can hear me.
Right.
You know? I
I like that aspect and that element of the album too.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I took a mental note to tell you that too tonight. Like I like that whole thing with the album. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
Nah, I mean that's what it is, man. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk more on this one, man. Like,
right.
You know, when I freestyle, that's the way that I freestyle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Birds tell you like when I freestyle, it's kind of like I'm talking a little bit. So I wanted to.
If talk to him was a person.
Right. So that was what I wanted to bring on this track to the heart. Like I was like, shit, I want to. When I heard the beat, it reminded me of Jay-Z, but then it also made me think like,
right.
All right, on this one, I'm gonna just talk. I'm gonna just talk my shit. I'm gonna be very clear. The hook sets the tone
right.
for it. The hook was the first thing that came to me, so I'm like, oh, this, you know, I'm gonna talk to y'all, man. Let's talk to y'all.
Talk to him.
So that's where that came from, and dope track, dope beat, dope
fire.
Everything. I really enjoyed doing that joint. So
that's a fire joint right there, man.
You know, I'm glad that y'all enjoyed it too, because it's just one of them joints, man. You throw it on and you just feeling good when you hear it. The beat.
It just reminds you. It just sound like Ghost or somebody like that about to come on the track or something. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? It sound like Ghost or Benny Siegel about to come on the track or something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. We getting straight to it, man. My brother King L's in the building. Y'all already know what it is and how we do it over here, man. We sit here listening to this classic album. You know what I'm saying? Trill Vibe music. You did smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. We're gonna keep it moving. We ain't wasting no time, man. Right on to the next track, and I'm gonna let L introduce that.
Yeah. All right. So that joint, I also want to say it was produced by Steve Rubin.
Steve Rubin?
Yeah, Steve Rubin.
Steve Rubin, shout out on that track, man. That beat.
I used a lot of different producers too.
Right. Single producer, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to expand the sound.
Right.
And you know, just take a little bit from everybody.
Right.
Like I really was looking for different sounds for each one,
right.
Even though they kind of came out and you like, damn, this is just a whole vibe where it kind of feel like the same vibe.
Right.
You know, but
so it's mostly all different producers then?
It's mostly all different producers.
That's what's up.
I'll say it's probably a repeat once. And
right.
It's 14 tracks. So out of 14 tracks, I only repeat once.
Right.
I normally repeat some of the same people, but you only need to repeat once on this one.
Right.
And yeah, like I said, man, that was my joint right there.
Yeah, that's my joint right there too. The whole album is fire, man. Look, it's in the chat. Make sure y'all go download it. You know what I'm saying? Go to all streaming platforms, stream it. Go to that Apple Music, that iTunes Music. Go purchase that joint. You know what I'm talking about? Show your support. Support real ones. We on the up, man. Like my man Glitz say, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to get right to the next track. Go ahead and introduce it, bro.
The more, hey, I'm going to tell y'all this. The more support we get, the more we can do this, too, man. The more I'm able to kind of step back and stop from some of the extra shit, and I can put more into this verse, or put more into this.
Yeah.
But that comes from that support, too, you know. And, you know, I know y'all rocking to it. I heard so much. Like, the E.N.E music, man, it's just so much. The catalog, man, it's really no misses, man. Everything you're going to get a jewel out of it at the very least. You know, we spit that real shit. So, you know, this is just another addition to the E.N.E family tree of albums and experiences. You know, that's all I did, was just add on to what we already do. You know, it's just that, you know, we always going to move and push forward to do what we do.
Right.
And even when we take our breaks, this year, we're, you know, long break, good 8-month break in between albums this year. 8-month break. Exactly an 8-month break, actually, because I dropped my last joint at the beginning of the end on the 31st.
April.
It was a 30. No, that was the 31st of December. It was right on the 1st. So
It's about 5 months, man.
and this dropped on the 1st of September. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we're gonna have something else drop before the end of the
For sure we are. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to the next track. Go ahead and introduce the next track.
So the next track, what is it?
Ghetto G's.
Ghetto G's. Actually, that's what I got. But I was playing. All right, so the Ghetto G's, yeah, Ghetto Gods, man.
Ghetto Gods, man.
This is inspired from all my homies, man. All of us. Stacks, me, Court.
That's my brother
Me.
Court, man.
Everybody, man. All my homies I talk about. Ty Hahn with the Kingdom League. My man Tone, he just did the 400 kicks for the kids, the shoe giveaway, and had the high schools competing up at Whitehall Park playing basketball with no nothing, no problems, no fights or anything.
That's what's up, man.
You know, it reminds me when we used to do the cookout.
Right.
We did the cookout for
We need to bring them back.
9, 10 years when we brought the whole city out with no issues. Never had one fight, one gun battle, no nothing. And we had, at sometimes when we got to the peak, we had the news come out and report on us. Had over 1,000 people that last joint that at least came through during the day. And it was just an event that we used to put on where we used to get on the grill sticks, put the music on in the park, and everybody would bring a side, and everybody maybe throw in like 50, 60 bucks, and we had drinks and everything for the kids, games. The last one we had game trucks. We just try to do it bigger every year, and it was something that, you know, it should have never went away. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it shouldn't have.
I wasn't an advocate of it going away. I never have been. You know, some people say it may outgrown. You know, egos. I don't care about none of that. It's something that
we're gonna bring it back, man.
We need to bring back because it was a great vibe for the city, a real trill vibe for the city that we need to bring back. And it brought out. It was at the beginning. It was normally that. Memorial Day weekend, so right before the summer hits, and it gave you that positive because we did it because we lost a lot of homies around the same time, right before the summer hit. So even though none of that was intended to be, what to me it ended up becoming was a non-violence rally event to jay off the summer, to maybe have it in people's minds like, look. Right. Let's chill out.
Hang out, just kick it, man.
And more events like that.
Let's drink, let's smoke, be merry, enjoy each other's company. We got stuff out here for the kids. We all family. I mean, that was a beautiful thing.
It was. We got to bring that back.
So here we are. We're going to get to the next track.
This is for all y'all, man. All my homies that pours into the community, that does anything, that inspires anybody around you.
You know.
This is you. You are a ghetto guy, you know what I mean? You come from a place where nobody had any faith that you would be anything, make anything for yourself.
Right.
You ever had somebody tell you wasn't going to be shit, and you took it, and you took that motivation, and you were anything in this life?
Let's talk to him.
You a ghetto guy.
Let's go. So we're going to get right to it. Next track on the album, classic, already classic, certified classic. You know what I'm saying? My brother King L's Trill Vibe Music. Yeah. You understand me? My man Jamal Moses in the building. What's good with you, bro?
What up, brother?
You know what I'm talking about? We in here. We going straight to it.
One of my bros, man, from day one.
Yeah,
first
you know,
grade, like, hey.
You know, we niggas go back like flats in the Cadillac. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in, walk with us, y'all, man. Next track, Ghetto Guys. Let's go. Smash that like button.
All my homies, man. Anybody that's an inspiration that came from nothing and turned it into something, this is for you. It's my present. I salute all y'all. The voice don't go unheard to the trill. Lighten up this thing up, floating on this instrumental, walk you through what I done been through. Ghetto drinks turn us to ghetto gauze. All I wanted was a fast yellow car. Plus a fast yellow broad. We aligned with the stars, see the dreamers never fall. Lighting up the single, floating on this instrumental, walking through what I've been through. Even when it's heated pools of all of the mansions. As our conversations expand on expansions. When I feel best, wherever the sand is. Ain't a better way that I could have planned this. Back when the elders sat on the early 20s. I never gave a care if they really want me. I let a hater do their job they supposed to hate. Smack funny when they used to eat up off your plate. Lighting up the cinder, floating on this instrumental, walking through what I done been through. Ghetto drinks turned us to ghetto guards. All I wanted was a fast yellow car. Plus a fast yellow broad. We align with the stars. See, the dream was never fall. Lighting up the cinder, floating on this instrumental, walking through what I done been through. Well, let me be Pacific, cause the coast was Atlantic. Kept all my beats branded. It's going down, Titanic. Rest in the X, plus the take was gigantic. Then we had to switch to hustle, just think of young Russell. Emergency they guns, greenbacks in the duffel. Johnny with his about 200 in the basement. The music straight records, no thoughts was complacent. Oh, told me every rush, always take the time. When you never hate it, escalate your shine. My homie Tone got 400 hits for the kids. We just trying to show them how we never lived. Kingdom League taking lost souls off the streets. We just trying to make sure every generation eat. Knowing the man in the mirror ain't for the weak. I ain't satisfied with one, I need the whole fleet. King, lighting up the cinder, floating on this instrumental, walking through what I done been through. Ghetto drinks on us to ghetto brawls. All I wanted was a fast yellow car. Plus a fast yellow broad. We align with the stars, see the dream was never fall. Lighting up the cinder, floating on this instrumental, walking through what I done been through.
Hey y'all, this ain't a real ring, y'all. This is a fantasy football championship. I don't want y'all to think this is real. You know what I mean? We used to rock. I mean, I got one up there this summer. You know what I mean? It ain't this blinged out, but you know what I mean? It's the Super Bowl edition too, y'all. This shit feel like a Super Bowl ring. Birds felt this shit. That shit heavy.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you already know, man. That was the trap right there. You understand what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and do this real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I want my fantasy football league, and I just want my basketball league championship.
Yeah,
More, you know, Jermaine Jenkins. I just won his basketball league. Me and my team, man. And I was a captain.
right?
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Put a number 11 in the chat if you like that fire track right there, man. Ghetto God, man.
I hope y'all did.
All I wanted was a fast yellow car and a fast yellow bra. You hear me, man? Talking about hell, man. You gotta break it down.
Hey, it was broke down, man.
So you gotta break that track down, man. You gotta tell us what was the inspiration for that. You know what I'm saying?
You, man, it's yours. Everybody. It's all my people.
That was fire, wasn't it? That was a fire track right there, wasn't it, man?
All the inspiration, man. All my people, like I said, man, we come from an environment where, you know, everybody, we ain't all come from the best circumstances.
Right.
You know, a lot of my homies didn't. There was only a couple of my homies that I know that actually came up and had something. You know what I mean? Prior to being wherever they was at. And I can say for the most part, most of my homies have made something of themselves, you know? And when the odds are stacked against you and you make that playing field more even when them odds stacked against you,
right.
See that wordplay, y'all? You know what I mean? Make that playing field even when all the odds is against you. You know what I mean? I really, that hits me, man, when I see my homies doing things for the kids, especially. You know what I mean? Birds, making sure the kids got their highlight tapes out there by recording them.
We're about to get to it in a couple of weeks, too.
For most of y'all might just see it as Birds just getting paid because he's recording kids. But me, I see it as these kids are going to have tape that they may be able to use to possibly get in a certain better school.
Right. Facts.
You know, when some people just look at the surface level, I'll be thinking about the deeper levels and how deep that goes, because I come up in an area where we didn't have a lot of these advantages and people to look out for us as much. I feel like a lot of us is really out there trying to help out as much as we can. And these kids got more guidance than ever.
Right.
They may act a lot wilder than we did, but they got more guidance. I will say that. So They definitely not short. These kids just don't listen to us like we used to listen to our elders, as I would say. So this Ghetto God song is also something that, you know, possibly maybe these kids could listen to it and understand the meaning behind it, and what we do is, and why we do it for them, because we didn't have nobody doing it for us like this on these levels.
Definitely didn't, man.
We didn't have nobody coming in our hood and giving us 400 kicks and giveaways.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
All kind of kicks, from J's to whatever. And some of them wasn't the best, but some of them was the best.
Right.
But we didn't have those options. If you was getting anything for free, you was going to Charity Newsies. Ask me how I know, because I was a Charity Newsies kid.
We all have been up in that old charity.
Yeah,
they come knock on your door. Charity Newsies.
Man,
hella embarrassing. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
We all had the same book bag and the same
coat. Book bag, same coat. You know, the same jeans.
Knew your mom. You knew it wasn't all good at the crib with mom and dad, or mom or dad, or whatever the situation was, man. I love that song right there. Yeah. I gotta say that's
for y'all though, man. All my ghetto.
I appreciate that.
I
appreciate that. That's a fire track right there. That's
and
one of my favorites on the whole joint.
That's because I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Thank you for appreciating it.
You already know,
that was my appreciation song to my homies and out here doing anything good for their hood.
That's what's up, man.
For their kids, y'all got kids, y'all inspiration in their lives. You came from nothing. That's for you. You know
That's
what I mean?
What's up, man.
Yeah.
Ghetto G's, man. You know what I'm talking about. That's one of my favorite tracks on the whole album. To be honest with you, definitely in my top 3 tracks on the whole album. Whenever I listen to an album, it's 3 tracks that I'll be, you know what I'm saying? It's always the 3 tracks that I notice that stand out to me. That's definitely one of the 3 on this album. You know what I'm talking about? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. You know what I'm saying? Sharing social engineering, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, we is monetized over here, so you know, hit that super chat. You understand me? Hit that cash app. You understand what I'm saying, man? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and get that album. It's in the chat. It's in there. Go ahead, download, go listen to it on YouTube, Spotify, wherever. Go copy it. On iTunes, Apple Music, go copy it, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you to go copy, but I don't care how you
man, just honestly, listen to it, bang
I just want you to listen to it.
Share it. Tell everybody, listen, this is my man King Els, man, out of Columbus, Ohio, man. We rocking with my man First. That's the facts, man. Dude popping on YouTube. We get popping. We'll talk about those happening. We about to bring on listen. Visuals is come 2024.
Y'all gonna get hit.
2024 gonna be beautiful, man. So let's get to the next song, man. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't gonna waste no time. The next song, you know, Days Off. Days Off.
But it ain't no days.
But it ain't no days off. It's E.N.E all day, every day. No days off. You hear me?
It was a play on.
Yeah.
You did. Bird already knew that was a play on. He already knew it was a play on. Ain't no days off.
No days off, man.
That word was like an oxymoron on the album, but
and that's what I'm saying. That's one thing I love about my brother L, man. He's so cryptic. he got the skill set to where he know how to incorporate intricate parts of our life. And when I say our life, I mean it's his life, but we all been a part of each other's lives for the past down to 30 years going on. So whenever he's speaking on something like, especially coming to music, it's just beautiful. Like I said, man, we the best, man. No DJ Khaled. What my man Jamal Moses say? He said when King Ron about rapping over rapping over horns, he know he got that Nas, Rakim, Raekwon element in his. Yeah. You already know.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I sound good over. I love it, man. Mm-hmm. You know, when you any type of movie where you in the kingdom, what's the first thing you hear? Is riding with the horses.
You feel me? So when the horns is coming through, you know it's royalty, man.
No, it's royalty.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna get to the next track, man. Days Off, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. This is Able Talk Podcast, E.N.E. You know what I'm saying? We in the building, man. We some of the best you don't know, but you're about to know. You did. Tap in, walk with us, man. You understand what I'm saying? Go get that album now.
Get that album and check out the rest of the catalog. I only got 3 albums really on all the streaming platforms, but I got like 15 of them.
Let's go. This number 2, y'all.
It's a guy sipping, banana wood smoking, four-wheel rolling, game always open. Damn, I'm the illest, pussy, I'm the killers. This that trill nigga rock, get low, get it back. This I never been a fraud though, post hate God flow.
This is for y'all, man.
So I had to let them all know. Bunch on the coast, man, the views looking great.
Oh, we gotta run that back. I gotta get my cut master C on, man. We gotta run that shit back.
This is for y'all.
E.N.E every day, all day, no days off, man. Let's go.
Can you see the vision?
It's a guy sipping, banana wood smoking, four-wheel rolling, game always open. Damn, I'm the illest, pussy, I'm a killers. This that trill nigga rock, getting low, get it back. This I never been a fraud flow, post hate God flow, still at the top, so I had to let them all know. Bunch on the coast, man, the views looking great. The next play, my beat band, a house on the lake. So fuck what haters say, ain't no way they relate. I just play it how I play. Now I need another say. Told them lame niggas catch up. I don't got no beat, so no way that they can catch up. Overdue next up, I'll be. Buy a note of why you connecting no Siamese. Hot note wasabi, checking on my timepiece. Can't waste a second, yo. Jelly on my toast, never check a nigga, check your hoe or let it go. I ain't never been a rest haven, y'all niggas crutches. Just a couple of things I think about while splitting my Dutches. Not to be fucked with, but cooler than the iceberg. When I swerve, all eyes on from every fly bird. Now my passport tighter like the J train in Brooklyn. Wash the dishes at the table. Now the G's cooking. She tasted better than grandmama's soul food. Old foods always say the most when they old news. I sound dope over horns, I speak royalty. Sent her home early cause you be a norm king. You niggas need to learn how to play your role. Everybody ain't a starter, all these chains ain't real gold. They be smiling in your face, probably party with your enemy. No matter what, never let them drain you of your energy.
Never let them drain you of your
Gotcha,
energy.
man. Tap in and walk with us, man.
Now see, I come on here and I tell y'all what's real and what's not. I could have been flossing like this, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, when I wore this to work and I had this downtown, I ain't gonna lie. I could have pulled so many bitches over here. Like I had a chick come up, run up and hold my hand.
Yeah.
Bro. And I could be I'm like, man, this ain't even real, man. Like this is
Ice used to get them wet.
yeah, and it's
They
funny
still do.
because when I think about it, it's like that's what we used to really like. I still got the fork there,
Let's
so
go. Yeah.
I don't wear none of this shit no more, y'all. You know what I mean? This shit is natural, man. Like you said, we don't need the juice and all that to shine.
Right.
It ain't
Listen
no
here,
need.
man. Hold on. Old fools.
Always say the most.
Old fools always say the most because they old news, man. Oh, man. They'll talk about I'm still in that too. You understand me? When y'all see me post on Facebook this week, I'm posting quotes from my nigga King L's album all the rest of the week. Listen, man. Old fools, right? Always do the most because they old news. Go ahead and break down that track, man, King L, man. That is my favorite one, number one favorite track on the album.
Why is it your favorite track?
Why is this my favorite track? Because the beat is just so soulful. You hear me?
I'm talking again.
He talking to you. Exactly what I would have did on that. I'd have talked to y'all. I'd have said, man, listen, man. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know L don't mind this, though, right? You hear me?
You know.
But
You already know.
another reason why this is my favorite track, you know what I'm saying? Because when I heard this track, I already got like 3 verses done to this track. You know what I'm talking about? So
I can't wait for you to drop.
Man, when I heard this track, I said, oh, my nigga was floating on that shit, man. Then I heard that nigga say, old fools always do the most because they old news. I said, whoa. To the bars on this album, like, y'all gotta step y'all bars up, man. For real, man. Go ahead, You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted that to come off as natural as possible.
Right. And it did. Fire. That's why it's my favorite track.
You know?
No additives, no extras, no ad libs or none of that crazy. Nothing wrong with that.
It was no punches.
No punches.
That was just there.
Just bars, just talking.
That was straight through. Like, you know what I
Put
mean?
you up on game, man.
Yeah, a lot of jewels in that verse right there. You know, and that's just with the music. That's what this is all about, man. The whole album. I will say this was one of the ones that was recorded. When I say it was two, it was three actually that was recorded prior, but that was one of them. I mean, post 420.
Right.
That was one of them, and yeah, that Resistance. When I heard that one, I was like, oh yeah, this is
that's a banger right there, man.
I've been doing. What's crazy? I've been doing a lot of tracks like that. Like that's been like my favorite style lately.
Right.
Yeah. So I've really been rocking with that style, but yeah, man. Like me, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. So when I do this rap shit, like a lot of the time, like even when I listen to beats, I try to get myself out the element.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Try to do something different.
I'll be trying to do different shit. I might hear a track where I hear a nigga go over a certain type beat, and I'm like, all right, hold up, man. Let me see what I can do out of this track. But I don't want to go over the same beat because E.N.E, we kind of said something a couple years back where we was like, well, shit. You know, we used to go and jack a lot of beats.
Right.
And crash some shits too. We got a hard archive, but it's hard for us to put it out. That's why I could put out some of these old mixtapes, but it's gonna be, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because now if we're gonna get any type of bread off of it, I'd rather put money to the side, and if a producer come to me later that I may have had that I can't remember the producer, because back in the day we just had blank CDs. So a nigga would come and be like, here's 20 beats.
20 beats.
And we just go over them shit. We didn't even know if they was somebody else. Sometimes we ain't even, if you ain't hear it, and none of us heard the track. We didn't know it was a nigga's track until later down the line when you hear it. Like I didn't heard tracks that we did where it was like, I thought it was an original beat.
Right.
And I hear it on a movie or some shit. You know what I mean? And that's happened a couple times.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, shit. We low-key did. I mean, not all the time, but I would say most of the time we did better than what the track was.
For sure. That's a
and,
fact.
and that's not even, like I said, like, we ain't know that. I ain't over here. It's just, how can I say it, man? Well, I said it earlier, you know, I feel like this is what makes us who we are and why we always love to rap with each other is because we listen to what the beat tells us to do. You know what I mean? From the Butcher Boys to me to Stacks, Court, like we was never that group that had to go into the booth or to the studio and be like, yo, this is how you need to say this or that.
Right.
Like literally it'd be like, well, what you talking about? Like that might be the most of our conversation. Or let me hear your verse real quick.
Right.
You hear somebody's verse and you're like, okay.
Okay. That's it.
And
that's
really that was a lot of our conversations. And,
right.
and we was cognizant like what song we was on. You get the hook. A lot of times we would do the hook up front. Mm-hmm. So that would set the tone. But most of the time the beat is telling you what to do. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is listen to the beat.
Listen to the beat, man.
You know what I mean? Anytime I rap, a lot of times like that's why my melody.
Don't just hear the beat. Actually listen to it, man.
Because it's telling you what to do.
It's definitely gonna tell you what to do, man, if you listen to it.
And every once in a while, you hit it exactly how the beat tells you to do it, and I think that was one of the
that's
ones.
The classic track. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. I couldn't have said it better myself.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, man. Smash that like button, y'all. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. Listen, hey, the album is in the chat. The link to it, go get it. Like I said, bang it in the gym, bang it on your way to work, bang it. You know what I'm saying? While you hanging out with the homies or you're hanging out with your girlfriends or whatever the situation may be, man. You know
with all of them, even your lady, man.
You know,
your lady gonna like this album.
You know what I'm talking about? You and your lady going on a nice night on the town on a Friday night. Oh, that TRILL vibe music in and just fall back. You know what I'm saying? Have a beautiful evening. We're gonna get right back to the next track, man. This is one of my favorite tracks on here too. It's not in my top 3, but it's definitely one of my favorite tracks on here, though. You know what I'm talking about? You know, so like I say, my man L always know how to add elements, you know what I'm saying, to the music, and I think that's dope, man. Riviera Thoughts, man. Go ahead and introduce that joint, man.
Well, Bird, he could kind of even give you a little backdrop, but the Riviera, it was a gift and a curse.
Yeah, man. Not the Riviera.
The Black Bullet, I used to call it, man. That was the supercharged 95 Riviera. I remember when I got that whip. It was the summer after, you know, our brother passed.
Yeah, the rest of that's me.
So, little quick story. I went to Central State, y'all. I didn't know I was going to Central State literally until a week before I went. I looked at that key all year. They sent me a key, said, come down. We'd like you to come to Central State. Central State University is all HBCU, if y'all don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I looked at that letter all year. The niggas was getting killed at something. They was getting deleted. A lot of homies. And I said, you know what? I looked at that letter. I went down there, told my parents, like, let's go down there, see what they talking about. So they gave me a key and said, here's your room. Showed me a room. Said, you come back in a week, you start school. Here's your room. And I took a week. My mom's dad never pressured me to go off or nothing. I went off.
Wow.
My mom, the only talk she had with me is she knew what we was into a little bit. She knew we was hustling. She knew we was getting a little money. And she asked me, like, can you just not do that there?
How can you just not do that there?
She literally told me, can you not do that there? And I'm going to do my best to get you as much money. And my mom was only able to get me $70 every 2 weeks. And I don't know if y'all know, but going to college with $70 for 2 weeks, sheesh, it wasn't a lot. But I would come back on the weekends and do what I did, and then take what I would make on the weekends and go back to school, maybe a couple $100 to get me good. Whatever. I didn't need much in college, really. But, you know what I mean? I was home every weekend for that reason. That's why I was home every week. I had to come get some extra money. And when Meek passed, I came back that summer,
right,
and we got to it. I got the Riviera. Got me a new little chain. Got me a couple different watches. Went back to school. Let's just say I didn't even make it to the second week of school, y'all. I was at Wright State for the parties. As soon as I got down there that weekend when I moved in on a Thursday, and I got kicked out on a Monday, literally not before I got to my first class because I came on campus and we'll talk about that one day.
Yeah, that's a whole nother. That's a story time of stacks situation right there.
But to tell y'all, like I said, I got that Riviera. I even came back to the city when I got kicked out of school, and it was my favorite car. I used to leave fucking tread marks on the street. And yeah, like I said, it was a gift and a curse.
Right.
If I got the money one day to just throw it on it, I'd buy that with, honestly.
Right.
But yeah, Riviera thoughts. I'm taking y'all back on this.
Right.
You won't hear it. This is old L's. I'm giving you a little glimpse of old L's and all of us. We was all chilling.
Yeah. So you already know what it is, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Here we go with another track on the album Riviera Thoughts. Let's go.
Let's take it. Riviera. Young wild fun, homie, we was with whatever. 5D rolling the homie, let's have a smoke out. A couple times sitting my line, they wanna roll out. You know, kid, you like steam before my goes out. Test baby boy, their beans, how I'm gonna choke out. Let them talk under they breath, this king walk out. Hope it ain't with that nine if I'm gonna fall out. I'd rather be chillin' in West Caribbean. Couple of women friends, we are just trying to win. Same way we need you, this how we supposed to reach you. I respect to his own. See, homie, I gotta teach you. See, boys, see me and Drake, they got me down. It's you and little J, man. Only thing I'm relying. If the truth set them free, why they be so defiant? At the end, just walking your life. I know that I am sitting back, steaming the stove. I shoot a class. What we think the more we get to you while I'm counting cash. Let's take it back to the thoughts in the Riviera. Young wild fun, homie, we was with whatever.
We was with whatever. I was actually watching Crash when I wrote this too, y'all.
Let's take it back to the thoughts in the Riviera. Young wild fun, homie, we was with whatever.
That kind of made me write this, because Crash came out after I graduated, one of my favorite movies.
Let's take it back to the thoughts in the Riviera. Young wild fun, homie, we was with whatever.
Yeah. What up? You already know what it is, man. That beat was fire, man. That sound like something Ghostface would be going off of too, man.
Yeah, man. You know, they're my inspirations too, man.
Yeah, so I can hear a lot of tones, a lot of undertones of a lot of different elements, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing,
hey,
man.
Homage too hard to the greats, man. I ain't like these ungrateful cats out here, man. I'm very grateful for the people that came before me, and I salute them.
Right.
As much as I can. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. Listen here, man. You know what I mean? I've been listening to this album basically every day, all day since it came out. And you know, call me biased or whatever, but I don't really listen to nothing but E.N.E, to be honest with you, man. I listen to something different every now and again, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, I'm listening to E.N.E, man, and we the best, man. You know what I'm talking about? We the best, man. Flat out.
Ditto. I mean,
smash that like button, man. Listen here, man. We're gonna get to the next track, man. You know what I'm saying? The next track is TRILL is in this.
It's an old track too.
Now, this is my third favorite track on the album. You know what I'm saying?
Security.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas went in on this track. You hear me? For real, this shit hard, man.
This is an old track too, y'all. This might be 2 years old. I can't even remember when he did. Because this was done a while back.
Now, he said, my nigga Talk say, we are the best. You did.
Hey, you already know.
We the best, man. No DJ Khaled, man.
Talks beats in the building, man. You already know. Mr. O with the info. What up, my Joe, man? You already know.
Yeah, Mr. O, you already know what it is, man. You know what I'm talking about. We're going to get right to it, man. TRILL is in this, featuring my brethren, Glitch the Guarantee, the only dude who I ain't seen up in here, you did.
Oh, he probably don't even know what's going on.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We about to have, hold on.
Let's try to see if I can call
let's hit Glitch up real quick and see if we can get him in the building. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's see if we can get Glitch in here.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm
surprised
none of the other homies is tapping in. I talked to Court last night.
Let's see if we can get Glitch in the building.
He said about the live. Yeah, roll up, man. Pour up, roll up. You know, that's about it. I ain't gonna tell you snort. Roll up or pour up. That's it. And I ain't talking about pouring up no damn. I'll pour some liquor, man. Pour some nice tequila or something like that. You understand what I'm saying, man?
Glitch is in the building.
We got my man Glitch the Guarantee on the line. What's good, Glitch?
What's good, fellas? I literally just got to the crib.
We just come to work or something, bro?
Yeah, out here.
You ain't gotta explain all that. That's enough. That's enough, man.
Shit, yeah, tap in, bro. I'm about to play the joint. I'm about to play our joint real quick.
All right.
Are you able to tap in, or you just want us to just keep you right now on this?
Yeah, I'm speaking over here.
All right.
Well,
we about to play TRILL is in this. Yeah, man.
TRILL is in this, featuring my brother Glitch the Guarantee. When the song is over, we're gonna give you a live commentary and breakdown of the track. We got the man featured on the track in the building. Hey man, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share social engineer, man. Roll up, man. We talking about some piff, we ain't talking about none of that other stuff, man.
We are here off the amnesia haze.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, don't get amnesia and go do some other stuff, man. Smoke some weed or something like that.
This is sativa. So we up. You know what I mean?
Talk to him, man. Hey, man. Here we go, man. TRILL is in this, featuring my brother Glitch the Guarantee. King
my brother Glitch.
You know what I'm talking about? TRILL Vibes Music. Let's go. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off. Let's go.
Jit. This motherfucker's so crispy.
Yeah, this big. This track. This is crazy, man.
I knew as soon as Glitch in that verse back, I said, oh yeah. I sat back and crossed my arms like, all right, man. Just felt great. It felt right. This is Batman.
If I miss who I miss, how I'm not that. TRILL is in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I miss who I miss,
How I'm not that.
I'm not that.
Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that.
They can't knock
With
that.
their main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. Only nigga from the mud came from different types of pressure. Thank the Lord bless her. Watch how I adjust it. Use for these flaws, can't get 4 from my liquor. Hit the source, we the force, for minimize the loss. Trying to hit and make more rain than leaves in the forest. Far from the tourists, need to get my forward. My brothers is all this. One hit, we all lit. God gave me the sight to hit my target. It's like rewind getting blurry cause I switched my mindset. Me and me, less than time to make trips of rice day. Guess you could say that we eating pancakes. That's a sweet flip when you let your man bake. I seen preacher men to victim the only fans in the strip club. Got to hold this together so I'ma stay clipped up. It's 50 in the streets, I'm drunk bone, keep the 40 grip. Don't make me kick a bitch out my house on my 40 shit. If I miss who I miss, how I'm not that.
We're real
Trillers in
man.
the shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I miss who I miss, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back.
Niggas aim high while lame niggas remain low. I'm from an era of purple haze and fire growth. Real stories, if I spit it, it's true for show. I'm trying to get me a beat. I need a few of those so I can lay up gas and start my day up. Shit, I'm spitting bullets the same size as K-Cups. Alarm clock to these niggas, they better wake up. I'm getting the game a shake up. I'm trying to triple my pay up. Start 2023. These verses, get your cake up. I really got a diamond effect. Bitch, I'm Jacob. Babe, Crockett couldn't make the shit. I couldn't get fat.
No.
I'm talking bars. Niggas probably think I'm cooking crack.
No.
Rock cheese, fettuccine, give me all of that.
Give me all of that.
This nigga and this shit been a money rap. E.N.E, you can label me up under that. Shit still come full circle like a
If
cul-de-sac.
I miss who I miss, how
Y'all
I'm
niggas
not
don't
that.
get this shit, man.
Trillers in the shit, they
I hope
can't knock
that they
that.
listening,
With they
man.
main tongue, only time they top that.
K Blackman in the building.
K Blackman,
Still
what's good?
trying to drop back. If I miss who I miss,
If I miss
how
who
I'm
I miss,
not
I'm
that.
not that.
Trillers in this shit, they can't knock
This
that.
for y'all too.
They main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back.
And we're gonna score and we're gonna win every motherfucking
Yeah. Smash that like button. Listen to the illustrious sounds of my brother King L's new album, Trill Vibe, using E.N.E every day, all day. So
No days.
smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Man, we giving y'all real raw content, man. You hear me? This is our life. You understand what I'm saying? Real shit, man. We got my man Mr. Guarantee on the jack. Tap in, walk with us, man. This is my absolute favorite song on the CD right here on the whole album, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Man, that shit raw right there, man. You hear me, man?
If I'm is who I'm is, how
Feel
I'm
me?
not. I'm using back like a motherfucker and making
Come
it
on,
sound
man.
great.
Come on, man.
You ain't even supposed to talk like that. And it sound right though, right? Do it sound right? Can y'all tell me? Because I was like, hey, when I say this shit, it's gonna sound crazy, but it's gonna sound right in the same way.
Right. It's Fire Track Classic, like I said, album, man. Go get it right now. The link is in the chat. So I'm gonna go to Glitch first, man. You know
Please,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Glitch, man. What's good with you, bro? How you doing, by the way, man?
I'm cool, man. You know, same old, you know what I'm saying?
Let's take you out the case. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, that sounded kind of low right there, man.
I got the waterproof case on, man.
I need to give him one of them joints.
You sound a lot better
You
now.
know,
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead, Glitch.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just been cooling out, man. Same old, out the way, you know, that E.N.E lights and all that shit. Feel me?
Right. Now, Glitch, man. This track right here, man. This is my absolute favorite track on the whole album. You hear me? This is the whole vibe, the flow, the beat. You know what I mean? I just want you to sit up there and tell them, you know what I'm saying, when L sent you this track, you know what I'm saying, what went through your mind, you know, as far as the track in itself, you know what I'm saying, what's your feelings towards it as far as blessing it with that Mr. Guarantee essence that we all know and love, man.
Shit. When L sent me the beat,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's one of those beats that, you know what I'm saying, like I normally wouldn't pick for myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but when he send me those beats, you know what I'm saying, those beats is so easy to, because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't not saying that I'm not like it makes it like easier to write to those beats, you know what I'm saying? Because I can like talk my shit on those beats, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got some G shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I can just sit on the mic and talk some G shit and it be some real shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how I started the track off. I'm from the era of, you know what I'm saying, Fire, Haze, and Dro, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I come from.
That essence, man.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying, when L sent me those beats, man, and just the whole vibe of the track, you know what I'm saying? Because I was able to hear his verse first, you know what I'm saying? So, after I heard the verse, after I heard the hook, heard the verse, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when I just put it together, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come full circle like a cul-de-sac.
It all
Man, listen here. When I heard my nigga Bliss said that, I said, man, listen here, man. I'm telling you, all you're going to hear from me on Facebook all this week is quotes from this album, man. These niggas went in on this album, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Els, man. Talk to him, man.
I mean, that shit was perfect. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, even when I did it, I was like, hey,
this. Whenever I'm listening to some E.N.E music, I got a notebook, and I write down the songs, that visuals. I write the song down and I write visuals next to it. This definitely went in the book today for sure.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, what's crazy, a lot of these joints I try to do it like a visualistic type way, and this one, like you said, man, it just was a perfect mixture when I did the beat. And I mean, when I heard the beat, did everything, and then I sent it over to Glitch. I already knew what he was going to do to it. Like, you know, anytime, like I said, I just told y'all earlier, E.N.E, man, we don't even have to talk about it. I didn't have to call Glitch and be like, yo, this is what I want you to say. This is how I want you to say. This is the topic. No. You know what I mean? When Glitch gets tracks, he just gets them, just like he sends them to me. Glitch don't have to call me and tell me what to do, and just like I don't have to call him and tell him. Like, I just send it to him and be like, hey, bro, check your joint. And next thing you know, I hear that ding, and it is what it is. And that's what that was. And me, I'm a fan of my homies, just like I'm a fan of anybody that's famous or whatever, like, because I love to, you know, we put a lot of, you could tell, man. You know what I mean? It's not even being biased or none of that.
Right.
I feel like you put us in a room with anybody, and like how you used to see those old freestyle sessions, we get in there with them cats and we could kick our verses too, just like they kick theirs.
Right.
And they gonna go crazy just like we go crazy for theirs. And that's what I did when I heard that. And the track to me was just like you said, it's one of my favorite joints too.
That's my favorite.
So yeah, I mean, it's harder. It's like picking your favorite baby. Bathman. You know, I get a lot of his production too. I know y'all heard.
Shout out to Bathman. That beat was
fire. Bathman is fire.
Man, that beat fire right there. Like, I get the feeling that's one of those songs that L sent to me that I just didn't listen to, man.
I should have been on a couple of these.
A couple of these joints. That's what Vaughn said. To the great Vaughn said.
Verge has a lot of these in his inbox, but like I said, you know, the thing with Verge, like,
I've been doing this. This is what I've been doing. This is what I've been doing. You feel me? Trying to get this, this popping. You know what I'm talking about, man?
And you know, maybe one day we could do that, man. Where I just pull Verge off of this, I'll run this and let him record in the back. You know what I mean? We're gonna start doing a lot of shit here. You know what I mean? And I want to give him free reign too, because you know this is his thing. So you know, me doing the Tuesdays.
Right.
If I can get somebody to help me out with it, that could give him a night off.
Right.
And let him do something on his night off to where he can do it. If I get somebody to help me out with the sports show, because now we're going to switch it. the Music Tuesdays to the Sports Tuesdays, where we're gonna do recaps. We're gonna have the Monday Night Football Monday. You know, football starts tomorrow, y'all. NFL is back in action. College was full effect last weekend.
Next Tuesday, we getting right to it, man.
We got the NBA coming up next
Feel me?
month. So
Beautiful.
Tuesday. So I'm gonna have different people come on. You know, so we're gonna
Open panel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have people come on. You know what I'm talking about?
We're gonna get the debate.
It's gonna be a real live sports show. It's not gonna be no bullshit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a real live sports show. And you know, I've been listening to y'all's emails, man. I've been listening to y'all's DMs, man. So you know, I'm gonna give the people what they want. They say, "Stash, you need to do a sports show." We're about to do a sports show. I'm gonna have guests. I'm gonna have some of my homies coming on as guests. We know athletes, coaches. You hear me? Damn, rest in the essence to my brother Moose. I wish Moose was still here. One of his people who he was highlighting, filming on, boosting her up. She played for, I think, Texas A&M now. Can't remember her name. She used to play for Afrocentric, man.
Whatever, man. My family, Cortez, you know, he gonna come on. We gonna talk some boxing.
I know Court gonna want to come on. Glitch, you still on the phone?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. My man Glitch definitely gonna tap in. I know Glitch. I know you're gonna be a part of that.
He gonna be part of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely tap in on that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. That's dope too. That's dope.
Yeah, we're gonna get the sports show popping over here. E.N.E Sports Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? Wrap up. You know what I'm talking. We're gonna play all E.N.E music though. When we play music,
we're gonna play most of E.N.E. What we may do, I'm gonna talk to Verge about.
We're gonna figure some things out.
Maybe we can get y'all on here.
Yeah.
And talk to y'all behind the scenes on how we can get some of y'all's joints played on here during the Sports Tuesdays.
Yeah. That's we can all the emails and all the information y'all need to get in contact with me is in the about section.
We're gonna start.
Go to my page, subscribe. First things first, subscribe. Click on the bell and hit I want all notifications. Then go to the about section, everything, my email, PayPal, Cash App, all my other social engineering, social media. Tap in, man. You know what I'm talking about? We got it going on, man.
You already know.
You know, so we got my man Glitch the Guarantee on the chat, man.
Track. And my brother Glitch, man, he did his motherfucking thing on that.
Yeah, as always, man. You know what I'm saying? I like when my brothers come on the track, you know what I'm talking about, and just bless it the way that we do. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I'll just be honest with y'all because I'm just transparent like that. The main reason why I haven't been right is, like I said, I've just been focused on this. But, you know what I'm saying, I want to be in my full element. So when I give y'all this new music, it's going to be like, oh, is this well worth the wait? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I'm talking about like, I know to y'all it might sound like whatever, but to Glitch and L, these niggas know, man. These niggas know what it is. But when I sit up here and tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, it's fire shit coming, man.
That's why I don't rush my homies, man. Y'all, that's one thing y'all always hear. We may joke and talk shit.
Right. That's given.
Yeah, we may joke and talk shit. Y'all hear me always on Verge's ass.
Everybody be on me, man.
You know what I mean? But I always tell him, like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, it's been a couple times trying to track him after the show. You know, but man, hey, man, everybody got kids. They got shit they got to do. The last thing we got to think about is trying to force anybody to get on anything. Like, even
then it ain't going to be right.
Yeah, I don't want that. Right. John came over, like, it was crazy. I was trying to low-key get John on another track, but then John came over and we ended up just watching old fights.
Right.
And then it's like I wasn't about to just force it.
Right.
Because he came in the element of just chilling with me.
Right.
So, you know, I was like, all right, cool. So, you know, maybe next time we get it. But, you know, it's not about forcing anything. Right. Like, all this shit that y'all hear, that's why y'all get the best of what y'all get. And what's crazy is we ain't even the type cats that do like multiple verses or things.
Right.
We give y'all, these is like the first cut verses. Right. We don't be like Diddy up in there.
One
like,
take type shit. You hear me? When my man Talk say, we don't do this for play. Nah, we definitely don't.
We don't.
We definitely don't.
We should be doing a little bit more with it. I will admit that.
Yeah.
But That's what it is. And you know what? We're going to do a little more serious. But like I said, if y'all do want to support in any way, you could go to Amazon Music, you go to Apple.
Talk to them.
You could, you know, the album's only $7.
You can jump on your phone and go to YouTube and put all the links in the chat.
Yeah, and see, well, y'all could go get.
He's about to put all the links in the chat.
I'll put all the links in the chat. Like, y'all can listen for free. I don't care how y'all consume it. I'm not that kind of cat.
Go show your support, though. Right.
But if you do want to support
Bang it.
You can play it. It's only $7. That's less than your coffee at Starbucks.
Cup of coffee.
You know what I mean?
Less than your morning breakfast on the way
and
to work.
it'll get you going just like a cup of Starbucks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Put that shit on definitely before you get on the plane.
You talking about, listen, I'm talking about on the way to work. Just imagine listening to this on your way to work. You know what I'm talking about?
But like I said, either way, I just want y'all to consume it. Go to YouTube, play it if you want. Spotify, anywhere you can consume it, just do it. I mean, all those is whatever. You know what I mean?
Trill vibe music, man. It's to put you in the nice mindset that you want to be in when you're on your way to work, while you at the gym, while you traveling. No matter what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And I really like how you named it Trill Vibes Music, because it's like when the Trill Vibes is fit any situation.
Any situation.
You feel me? Any situation, any group of people, race, color, creed, don't matter. You throw that Trill Vibes on. You know what I'm talking about? And it's going to be a vibe, man.
And that's my picture.
Right. That's an actual picture?
Oh, yeah. It's a live. It's actually a live motion picture.
Oh, okay.
That's me on the boat, for real. Like, that's NDR. Like, we out.
Trill Vibes, man.
Trill Vibes.
Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man.
I like that.
You feel me, Glitch, man? Smash that like button, click on the bell. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the page, man. You know what I'm talking about? All of that, man. My man Glitch the Guarantee in the building, man. Let's get to the next track, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's do it.
The next track is In the Stars. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hop off, man. I gotta take a shower and shit.
Nah, do your thing.
You already know, Glitch, man. We holler at you, bro.
Through. Thanks for coming through,
All
bro.
right, brother. Hey,
I appreciate Hey,
you already know what it is.
hey, Glitch, before you leave, I just want to say I really appreciate you, bro. You threw 2 joints on here.
Yeah, man.
And I just want to let you know I really appreciate you. I appreciate all the homies for all the contributions. But you already know what it is, bro. And I know y'all got something coming up soon, so I
Yes,
also
sir. I can't wait for that joint, man.
I know within the next month or 2, y'all gonna have something from them. So I want y'all to be on the lookout for
Tap
that.
in and walk with us, man. We dropping E.N.E. Glitch, go ahead and say some words in your departure, Bridget.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that sent the chat out there, and I got to listen to this fire ass album. You know what I'm saying? No Bass Project. You know what I'm saying? From Brother L. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing as usual. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got plenty more projects coming up here soon. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers. No, she's sick. We will be dropping that promo. Item 3, you know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just gonna keep that. We gonna keep it up. You
already know, there it is, man. All right, then, Glitch, man. We holler, man. Hop your little dirty ass in that water, man. All right, bro. I love you, man.
I love you, bro. One.
I love y'all.
Yeah, man. Y'all already know what it is, see, man. Y'all come over here to A-Real Talk. Y'all get real live content. My brother Glitch the Guarantee, he's featured on that song we just listened to. We had to call him in so we could. That like button, man. Click on the subscribe to the page, man. Listen, man. We get into this next track in the stars, man. And my man Beanie Siegel said once before, you know what I'm saying, shoot for the moon, because if you miss, amongst the stars. You know what I'm talking about, man? Let's go, man. E.N.E. every day, all day, no days off. Let's go.
Couple niggas will get happy if they see me fading. Why do a nigga feel unappreciated? Couple niggas will get happy if they see me make it. Still a nigga feel unappreciated. For those very reasons, we gon' live a beat. Now it's confidential codes whenever we speak. Toast to everything I got, I'm so grateful for it. Even though we passed out, wrote our name in the stars. The truth is really celebrated. They into it, they so they God's favorite. The mirror never lies, false or protected. Born nothing, so I beat all the projections. When you win this, gotta learn survival lessons. And waiting God's arrival, we was blessed with the blessings. All these people you had to take the singing through. Loyalty, honor, respect, what they see in you. When you realize in the end, it was all just in your mind. Knowing after you press play, you can never hit rewind. After all the grind, nothing's more precious in time. Just keep your light on shine. Fuck the energy from cross, pray on my decline. They piss my levels going up when they see me every time. Fucked up, it's less fake, they are looking for the killer. I'm just trying to make it big, pumping on this killer. People niggas that get happy if they see me fading. Why do a nigga feel unappreciated? Couple niggas that get happy if they see me make it. Still a nigga feel unappreciated. For those very reasons, we gon' live and lead. Now it's confidential codes whenever we speak. Toast to everything I got, I'm so grateful for it. Even though we passed that, blow my name in the stars. Watch the dishes really deep, positivity's pull out every time that you speak. Only crystal waters if I'm playing on that beach. The OJ across the table, only thing out my reach. What's in the SEM dog, got me turning up preach. Told him don't believe everything that you see. Word to Dolly Parton, how I double up in D's. Now it's all about growth. Told him practice what you preach. Top down in the winning. These be actions of a winner. When the plate's clean, you can place up on your dinner. Until you started building up before we made it out. I didn't even peek because I don't move off a cloud. Got some fast niggas I don't talk about. Can't say it to their face, fuck you talking about. Fucks up, it's less fake, they love you before they kill you. I'm just trying to make it big, pumping on this killer. Couple niggas that get happy if they see me fading. So bad boy, if they feel unappreciated. Couple niggas that get happy if they see me make it. Still they love you before they kill you. For those very reasons, we gon' live and lead. Now it's confidential codes whenever we speak. Because of everything I got, I'm so grateful for. Even though we passed that, wrote our name in the stars.
We wrote our name in the stars. And that sounds at the end.
That's how you make it. That's how you make yourself eternal. You need.
You know what I mean? Energy never dies, y'all.
You know what I'm talking about, man? That's like I say, the album is just so soulful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just so soulful, man. So, you know, here we is in the stars. Beautiful song, you know what I'm talking about, beautiful track. Go ahead and talk to him, man.
I mean, that joint was self-explanatory.
Right.
It was what it was, man. You know,
Fire.
make sure you write your name up in the stars, man. I mean, that way nobody ever forget what you did. Write your own story.
Right.
Don't let nobody else write your story. That's what that song was about. Like, not letting nobody else write your story. You saying what you've done, how you are, how you feel.
Right.
I mean, even if nobody give a fuck, like that's your story. You gotta tell. And when you let somebody else tell your story, you can always get fucked up. So, you know, write your name in the stars, yourself. And that's what that track was about right there.
Fire, man. Fire, man.
You know, making your own legacy and cementing it yourself, no matter what nobody. Like, I don't care what nobody else say. Like, you know, I like you gotta hold yourself. Like, that's self-love. Like, this song is about self-love in a sense. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about. Like, when you hold yourself up to that light, if you don't hold yourself up to that light, people can.
But you ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna want to see it anyway.
It ain't gonna make you feel like you should feel. You know what I mean? The respect comes from realness, and the realness comes from you. Or whatever you done projected out. Right. You know what I mean? It's all about your energy. And you know, we're gonna talk about that a lot on the next album. Energy Never Dies is gonna talk a lot about energy, the way the energy moves, what energy is, the way energy moves in your relationship. I can't wait to that. Like the beginning of the end, which the beginning of the end is E.N.E, Energy Never Dies.
Excuse me.
That was supposed to be the next album.
Right.
Energy Never Dies, but this kind of preceded because it's like an introduction to it. Like, all right, Energy Never Dies, but let's take you on this cruise and then we gotta get to it.
The vibes is energy.
It's all about
especially when it's true vibes.
And you hear me talk a lot about vibes on this album. Think about how many times we done talked about energy already. One of Virgin's favorite lines is about energy that I ended the track with. the end is what you could begin with. The end is your beginning, you know what I mean?
You hear me?
And the end is never ending because energy never. So your energy will be here forever. Now, how do you want your energy to be? Do you want it to be light or do you want it to be dark? That's a whole nother, like I said, that's the next
another
album.
topic for another show,
That's the next
man.
album. That's the next album.
Click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
Yeah.
Man. You understand what I'm saying,
Energy
man?
Never Dies is next.
So we're gonna get to the next song, man.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? This song right here, I'm gonna have to say it's my fourth favorite song.
Okay.
You hear me, man? This is the song that I wish I was supposed to be on for real, and I feel kind of bad for real.
You're supposed to be on at least two.
I was supposed to definitely be on this track right here for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? I've been sitting here bringing y'all this content every day, all day for like the past years straight.
Yeah, year and a half.
You know what I'm talking about? Years of change, man. You understand me, man? And we ain't even hit a band yet. This shit is work, especially when you're talking real shit. We just broke down the whole goddamn UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability, man.
Piece by piece.
By piece. And now we here on Wednesday celebrating my brother King L's. And this already, like I said, classic album. Go get it. The link is in the comment section. All streaming platforms. You know what I'm talking about? Fire album. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I ain't get on it because the songs. We got plenty more classic fire music to come. I ain't even dropped yet. You know what I'm talking about? So my nigga Court ain't even dropped yet.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? That new Butcher Boys ain't dropped yet. John Boy ain't dropped nothing.
Ain't nobody dropping now.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's going to be 2024 going to be fire. We're going to get to this next track, Pushing Buttons, featuring basically everybody except me. You hear me? It is what it is, man. Featuring everybody except me.
It's on this one.
Hold on. John Boy ain't on this track either, though. So.
This is only.
So John Boy ain't on this track.
Ross ain't on this neither.
Oh, hold on. Okay, we Ross.
You talking about Four Corners?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they all like I said.
It's a fire album, man. So we're gonna get to the Pushing Buttons. You know what I'm saying?
I get what he's saying. This is
we're gonna get to the Pushing Buttons. You know what I'm talking about? And he probably, I ain't gonna say he didn't. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go. Pushing buttons, man. Hey, man, please don't push my buttons. You hear me?
Don't do it.
Tap in, walk with us, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off, man. We the best, man. You talking about classic album. Go get it. It's in the comment section. The link that is. Go to it. On all streaming platforms right now. And I mean all streaming platforms. Go get it, man.
Put that on your YouTube, Instagram,
all of that, man.
Your TikTok.
Let's go.
Look it up.
Not trying to argue. Please don't push my buttons. Gotta start the V. Now I'm pushing buttons. Another comma. I ain't ending my discussions. More gold on my neck, let it rushing. Not trying to argue. Please don't push my buttons. Gotta start the V. Now I'm pushing buttons. Another comma. I ain't ending my discussions. More gold on my neck, let it rush it. You gotta fix your problems, though, you gotta keep it true. Cause these suckers on the move, always acting like some fools. In the words of C-Dub, I will not lose. You should never sweat a trick, that be for the crew. Love my trees and my beans, so I keep them both exotic. Keep it poppin', you ain't gotta ask who got it. Call me in the lip when we pass by. Done triple up the hustle, now we on the natural, we know how. On the fire, can't deny, we them guys synthesize, realize it's in the prize. Double five, we so loud. I was off that 42, but truly got too short of that. Then I started thinking every time I team them brought it back. When it come to that, guess they love to start a pack. So it's at the peace, my homie, we gon' need all of that. Super E.N.E, the hottest out the oven. Game on auto drive, now all my kings pushing buttons. Not trying to argue, please don't push my buttons. Gotta start the V, now I'm pushing buttons. Another comma, I ain't ending my discussions. More gold on my neck, let it rush in. Not trying to argue, please don't push my buttons. Gotta start the V, now I'm pushing buttons. Another comma, I ain't ending my discussions. More gold on my neck, let it rush in. If I gave you the game, would you let it resonate? I mean, let it marinate. We all have our ups and downs. I'm focused on the better days. Call the audible, the real estate, cause it's a better play. Turn our life into a movie early like a matinee. Breaking bread with our close ones, like when the Catholics play. Procrastinate. Have you reaching goals at a latter date? If they both cute in the face, choose the one with the fatter case. You got it, babe. Looking hella sexy in that lingerie. I need to see your sex appeal. From 100 miles away, we down at Ace. Like we came through with the big joker with some wild cats from Philly, not talking village lover. Roll my cup full, but I need to spill it over. I need that pot of gold and that whole fully clover. I need it all to come together like the baking soda, so I can keep the force with me like I got baby
Niggas play this over and over, nigga. We keep it kosher flow. Gotta compare my shit to Whitney Yola. This shit is out of the park, nigga. Sammy Sosa. I got my eyes on the Forbes list. Next to Oprah, the shit I blow from a farm, nigga. Green as Oprah, and not just dump on these bitches and put them on the poster. Never personal, always about my business shit. You can see the crew, it's real niggas I'm rocking with, and we the best. Best believe I'ma pop my shit. I'm dropping jewels the way that Jacob light up a wrist. I've been the player, imagine the nigga mention me. Fire bars whenever you niggas mention me. And that's a fact though, I can see where you like though. Talk a lot of shit, all of that shit be cat though. Better get a grip, E.N.E brought the light though. Steady shitting on niggas, I'm like the asshole. Lit.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, man. Fire tracks coming back to back. You know what I'm saying? My brother King L's. You understand me? This album is already a certified classic, like I said, man. That track right there, sounds so good too. You know what I mean? In your system, you can bump it in your car, you can bang it in your car, and it won't be just like, you know what I'm saying, like that crazy stuff. Yeah, shut up, man. That shit is terrible. I mean, for real. Now, you know, said I sound like an old funny daddy. Funny for saying that. No, but you know, remember back in the day, we never thought we would end up being like that, but now we the old heads now, man.
Yeah,
You like your young punks. You hear me? Smash that like button, man. My brother King L's in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about? So walk us through that track. You know what I'm saying? Is it you know, just let us know, you know, basically what went on behind the scenes doing that one, and as well as who made the beat. Let's go.
That was buttons, man. Pushing buttons, man. That's my joint right there.
Fire.
It took a while when it came full completion. I mean, as y'all can see, man, it was what it was supposed to be. You know, Corey came through.
I'm gonna let you respond to that.
Yeah.
My nigga, listen, my nigga Trey, right? Nigga,
all right.
Nigga who I've been knowing since like the 6th grade. You hear me? He commented on the post on Facebook. He already listened to the album. Matter of fact, I can just pull it up real quick.
Man. And I appreciate it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna just pull it up real quick for y'all, man.
No, I appreciate Trey, man. I know I'm Trey forever. Actually, his brother, Justin, we went to St. Thomas together. So,
right.
You know what I mean? Trey, I think Trey older than me.
Yeah, he my age.
Okay. So I think he went to Cos. I went to Cos 2000. You know.
No, I think Trey. I think Trey went to Myth.
Trey went to Cos. Well, he might have went to Memphis too. I don't know.
I'm gonna say he went to Memphis. I could be mistaken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could understand.
So yeah, I really you know, pushing, you know what I mean, pushing buttons, man. You know, you in the whip, you pushing your button, you know, your girl get on your nerves sometimes, you tell her don't push my button, you know what I mean? Just, you know, people know how to push people's buttons, and I just wanted to do a play on that. And
Right. Fire.
just dope, man.
Yeah, man. If, we use an L's computer, man. If I was my computer, I could be able to blow it up a little bit bigger. Cause I got the newer joint though. But anyway, though, y'all see that though, my man. Shout out to my man Trey, man. He said this is definitely your best work, Lionel King L. Henderson. Shit goes hard, fire. You did. So you know what I'm saying? We getting love in our city, man. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta make sure you get love in the city where you're from, man. You gotta make sure you get love in the city where you're from. You understand what I'm saying, man? Please, you just gotta make sure you do that, man.
Yeah, nah, man. Like I said, I appreciate it, man.
Right.
Like, anybody made any contributions? Like, it wasn't just me. It wasn't a one-man army. It's normal. Like, even when it is an album with just one person, the homies is an inspiration. Like, you got to make something up to the standard for all the homies. So, you know, Court came through, did his thing, and you already know Glitch. Like, they both came through, slayed the track. It just made it perfect, man. The beat, the hook, just everything, man. This was a fun album to make, man. You know, I go back, even me listening to it, I get a kick out listening to it because it's like trying to pick your favorite kid. You know, Verge picks his favorite tracks. I'm like, damn, I don't know. I'm scrambling. Like, I don't know which one. It changed by the day. You know what I mean? Right. And that's how it is with all the joints, you know. Like Verge said, you know, one thing I like to do is I put a little personal little shit in every track. So I know what it is on each track. And it might be just one line in the whole track, but it made me think about somebody, some place, something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like I said, I enjoyed that joint.
Yeah, that's a fire track right there, man. Fire.
The last two tracks is like could have been like Reflections of a Gemini. I always the Reflections of the Gemini joints I always play like this. It could be this way or that way. Like I said, the first one I'm like, hey, talking about your lady, please don't push my buttons. But then when you get in the whip, you want to push the buttons. You know what I mean? So that's that Reflection of a Gemini type vibe too on the TRILL vibe music that I incorporated. And I did that on the last track too. So you know,
that's what's up, man. Listen here, man. If you ain't got it already, make sure you go get it. We're gonna get to the next track. I love the hustle.
Ooh,
you hear me?
This is one of my favorite joints.
I do too.
This might be my favorite joint.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. We're gonna get to it, man. Tap in, walk with us, y'all, man. Let's go.
If I could pick one, this might be my favorite.
It's far from luck, we done rolled it out, just playing hard. Watch me put it out, then bring it back, that's a sham ball.
All my hooping niggas know what I'm talking about.
Me. Yeah. It's far from luck, we done rolled it out, just playing hard. Watch me put it out, then bring it back, that's a sham ball.
That's a basketball move.
Yeah, me.
God.
Sat back, watch them put these weak cats on the pedestal. Pick your poison like I picked the malice. I just want a better view. Gotta switch your moves, talking Tekken 1 to Tekken 2. The nicest is a younger, pure hater. Don't respect the crew. Only walk on flowers while I'm lighting flowers. This be royalty, a rare commodity. If we talk on royalty, love my bro, send the flicks through the J-Play. Protect my fam with the semi-auto shotty AK. Triple black wallies, I'm gonna name these joints the Acons. I made seeds from the O's like the place I came from. Really got me way gone, hopped out that Yukon, white husky. How the boys made it out, they was sight lucky. For the night, I might give her all my passion. On the jacket, kiss lips, yeah, we be maxing. Perfectly white sands when we relaxing. When that diamonds drop, we gon' really cash in. I'm just trying to show the homies different elegance. They used to rookies, they ain't These veterans, look him up, man, he just copped a couple buildings. 5 years I expand, gonna be some upper millions. Smoke break king, still screaming fuck your feelings. If they ain't cost their homies, why would I trust the niggas? I'm more from that movie, sip, they meant the lie, call them shit. When the trap ain't silk, that's how that currency gets spilled. Never only pray when faded, still 11, you should ride the wheel. Mac 11, add the wheel, the same thing, subtract the bill. So tonight, we about to write our name up in the stars. Diamonds up, forever truly yours. Door roll pulling off with that dude exhaust. Bar shoulder with the boss, we just up the cars. In the driveways, black and black with the G's, 3 B's, MJ, Magic, Prime, yeah, that's deep. Most of the time, it's be a popularity contest. That simple breakdown with clarity. So I'm just giving them views, baby. Him in the room, shine when it's dark. So I guess I'm giving them the clue. Before we do more, used to say, boy, don't play with rocks. Still gotta keep our game sharp like a razor block. So we switched up our game like the hoop from the sandbox. Use your more code when striking when the plan out. Damn, I been that motherfucker since I knee high. All these stacks babies, cause when they run around it's knee high. See, out of this galaxy, go to ET. Fuck pride, why they wanna die for a freebie? For the life of king, I can't understand that logic. Pray every day, work hard, and always stay modest. King. Right. It's far from luck, we done wrote it out, plus playing hard. Watch me put it out, then bring it back, that's a sham ball. E.N.E.
That was Rick Wong's favorite
It's
movie.
far from luck, we done wrote it out, plus playing hard. Watch me put it out, then bring it back, that's a sham ball. E.N.E.
Yeah. Did that say, was that a top mate?
No.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm talking about? That my nigga L was going in on that song right there. Y'all said, you know what I'm talking about? I love the hustle. You know what I'm talking about? I love the hustle, man. Go ahead and talk to him about that track right there, man.
Shit, man. You know, Paid in Full, one of my favorite joints.
Right.
One of my favorite movies.
I
So,
love the hustle.
man, when I heard that beat,
I love the hustle.
hey, you seen it in his eyes.
Yeah, that nigga's
was
rich
crying.
and serious about that shit, man. That nigga was dead ass about that shit, man.
And, man, I mean, we come from that era, man. You know, Sax give y'all a lot of stories, and you know, it's just something that just comes natural to you. Like, you gotta want more for yourself. And when I heard that at the very beginning, that beat, like I said, that was one I didn't have to add nothing to this. Like, normally I'm the one who might incorporate that into the beginning of the track, or the middle of the track. So I didn't even have to touch that.
Right.
That's how the beat came.
Perfect.
And as you can see, man, it just was something I just like, fuck it, I'm about to just go. Get niggas about 60 bars, and then we're gonna roll out on it. You know what I mean? And to me, it came out great, and I'm just glad. That's one of the ones that I've been getting some good feedback on. I mean, actually the whole joint, man. I can't say that I haven't got good feedback. Everybody told me they loved it, and you know.
Well, man, Mom's even commented on the joint, man.
I was surprised because I didn't even tell my mom nothing. Like I said, y'all don't even be promoting this. Like, I didn't tell my mom, but she been on Facebook a little more active lately, like at least watching more. And she told me that, and she got on there and mentioned. I was like, oh, you know that, I ain't gonna lie, that was probably the dopest from anybody. And my mom, she always listened to my music. My pops was my biggest fan. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. Like,
Rest in peace to the Big Don. He definitely was an OG, man.
So, you know, it was dope to see moms even hop on there and say something. Everybody, even Trey. You know what I mean?
Right. Shout out to Trey if you tapping in, man. Shout out to Trey, man.
Yeah, all the inboxes, the text messages, you know, I really appreciate it, you know, and you know, we're just gonna keep it moving. You know, this that's it, man.
We real settled with it. You know what I mean? We ain't like, we won't be thinking, you know what I'm saying, all too high and mighty, you know what I'm talking about, but 2024, man, we're gonna turn up on the music and the visuals and all of that. So you know what I'm talking about.
That's really what
y'all just get ready, man.
Because that's what we owe y'all. We owe y'all more visuals.
Yeah, we definitely owe y'all that.
You know, sure. I will say that.
We owe that on that. We're gonna get there. We're gonna if we
that's not to have one.
Even if we gotta catch a plane out there that North Cat.
North Cat a lot. You know what I mean?
We're gonna have to go do something.
We gotta do some visuals.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. 2024 is the year. Man. We gonna have dope visuals. Yeah. So let's get to the next track. Let's smash that like, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We're here to celebrate my brother King L's newest album, classic already. Like I said, Trill Vibe Music. Let's go. We get into the next track. Pick a coast. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Hey, you already know what it is, man. Tap in and walk with us, man. You did.
Your peeps are rock star cause they was playing heavy bass. My peeps are rock star cause they was singing heavy bass. Next playhouse on late 8, then meet your fate. Shoes are laced, still fast in the race. If you can't say it to their face, false flag on the plate. In the meantime, I need to go cop another safe. Bottom of my J, same color cover of mace. Diversify a portfolio, no running in place. Get a chunks for lunch, what I gotta do to cop the rate. If it's processed, please don't even put it on my plate. Trust the process, only Trill brothers could relate. Don't be an owner clone, both sides to play. What's the use of 3 or 4? My homie, give me the case. Loud sounds, hit it once, make that hillbilly face. All that 9 and the 9, fake tough, always whining. When we face to face, I make them straighten up what they say. So if they always kept the trill, plus always held it down, you a real one, then you better raise up their rate. Grab the mic, hit the stage, rock the crowd, hit the show. Murder one, close the curtain as we close up the case. Yeah.
Case closed, fuck niggas will be exposed. Fire 16 for short, I specialize in those. King and lit, solid niggas, we never fold. Money just circle around like a merry-go. Last chance you, everybody don't make the cut. Headline of shit, you niggas can't even open up. This shit hot like summertime and winter coat. I got them shit, they all need my antidote. Sorry nigga, never fit the shit I preach. Arm me, now I'm about to practice what I preach. What's that mean? I'm thinking 6 inches high, 3 so you see. I'll be all over green like a seatbelt guy. The most high made me suck a freak. I'm a G. I gotta let them know just who I'm with, niggas. And I'm the motherfucking guarantee. And all these other niggas after me.
Always moving forward, I ain't never been demoted. I've been right on so many levels. I got promoted. Nauseous, sit with the bars, duly noted. Smoking on so much gas, I'm getting bloated. Always out the way, I'm just holding. Now I see when they act jelly, he get toted. So there's a hair on the fan, no, I'm the dopest. All these words make you sick. Yeah, I rolled in, I rolled 10 windows up. Every smoking, every sun, I might be rolling the blunt. With exploding at the clothes, curtain on the show. Let me see them flowers lyrically, they not me. I got superpowers, so not water like me. I'm a couple showers, smoke towers, crack up your shells like sunflowers. I'm not tired, most of these lames can't retire. Shit, I'm in the back of the freezer, but they expire.
We bring you down in size like it's a layoff. Making your transactions get you exposed like Madoff. Only time you hitting them hoes is when you play golf. E.N.E, we the best of 7 like the playoffs. We don't pay off. Niggas no type of mind. Like RZA's brother, the flow is so divine. 24/7, I'm getting money with my time. It's like we need a new set of rotors, a different type of grind. Like BBS to S1s, a different type of shine. The way I had these visions, it's like no one's got my mind. Catch me out Jamaica. We moving a little funny. We not social with your kind. We didn't have a lot of options. We cope with we can find. Now I like my 42. Serve cold with a line. I like big A-R, but I'm a pro with the 9. With the lead from high school. Now I'm Kobe in his prime.
Let's go. Yeah. You already know what it is. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page. Shout out to my brother, Big Bro, Sir Izzo.
Sir Izzo in the building?
Nah, I just saying shout out to him.
Hey, That's that E.N.E music right there, yo.
That's straight E.N.E shit right there, man.
It's that E.N.E music right there, yo. All this is E.N.E music. That right there is that E.N.E music.
That was that E.N.E music right there, man. You know. So go ahead, sit up there and talk to them Els, man. You know what I mean? What was the what was the inspiration for that track? How did that track come about and all of that, man? You gotta break it down to us, man, because that's a dope one right there. That was another one I was supposed to be on. You did.
Yes, you were. That one right there, yeah. Another homage to my homies. Just kind of gave you that. That was that Rex and Effects. That was that sample, so it kind of put me in the vibe of the 90s, like the mid 90s type vibe with the beat and the instrumental with that sample. So I kind of built off of that and just, this whole joint I was talking about me and my homies, man. You see, I was giving a lot of big ups to my homies. I was actually talking about Birds on this one. You know what I mean? Like, you could put together whatever you want to put together the lines, but I gave big up to the Bird. You know what I mean? This one. And my homies in period, like, man, we was out. We had a lot of fun, man. Had a lot of fun. We did a lot of things. Got a lot of money. And we lived life to the best that we could for the circumstances that we was given in those times. And there's tracks like this where I was able to unleash a little bit and talk a little bit about
essence.
Yeah. The beat put me in the mindset of when we was kids. So I kind of just, floated a little bit, talked a little bit about,
Y'all definitely did that, man. Like I said, this is one of those joints, man. I'm talking about this one of them joints where you can just go to YouTube, go to Spotify, wherever. You just let it play. You don't have to. You ain't gonna want to skip nothing. But whenever every song come on, you're not gonna want to skip it. You're gonna want to listen to it.
Yeah, you might want to rewind it again.
Yeah, so you might want to go ahead and do a cut master sleep like I just had to do, man.
Because it's gonna be a lot, and you know what I mean. We tell a lot of stories, so it was fun, man. Like I said, this was a fun joint, man.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely a classic, like I said, man. Hey, listen, man, y'all ain't getting this type of content nowhere else. We're gonna get to the next track, man. The next track is That's Gangsta. No, that's Gangster. Notice he ain't spelled it gangsta.
Nah.
He spelled it gangster with a hard pause ER. You did. Tap him over. Let's go.
When you take care of your fan, the purest visions of the land, that everyone around the span, I place your feet up in the sand, that's gangsta. Now that's gangsta. Take care of your fan, the purest visions of the land, that everyone around the span, I place your feet up in the sand, that's gangsta. Now that's gangsta. Let your soul with your bought and with your bought. Now your soul just hope you ain't sold your soul. Now get back on this road. See too many homies victim of they palace codes. Why they wanna tarnish me heart made out of gold? So now here living check the stamps on cover. All the hunger pressure building up, looking in the eyes of this baby mother. Past mistakes under a couple efforts, hard to get some work. You know the streets always falling out. Come and get this work. Listen here, person, analyzing consequences that was mine. How we wanna leave this fam, I hit the pieces. So when you in these trenches, it get colder with your senses. When it comes to the pain, one side the other, pick the fences. Sometimes it's not so hectic, all you wanna do is share. And she dealing with some issue, lost her pops to age of 12. But my 17 years old is still about her in the chef. So when she goes up in the mirror, what you thinking that she felt? These babies having babies, can't even take care of themselves. That's why I'm always trying to help. I guess I got survival skill. What we reap is what we sow. Keep my body filled with roses. Ulterior motives reveal the sun that was frozen. Assuming only show me that these people be unfocused. I don't know, King Girls, only TRILL one should quote this. Only for the TRILL. I'm signing off, King Gales, on the TRILL one shot pro. We take care of the fan, the purest visions of the man, that everyone around his hand, that place your feet up in the sand, that's gangster. Now that's gangster. King, we take care of the fan, the purest visions of the man, that everyone around his hand, that place your feet up in the sand, that's gangster. Now that's gangster. King.
Yeah. Smash that like button, click little bell, subscribe to the page. You did. Fire classic music. You did. And we getting straight to it. We over here at E.N.E Studios. I got my man King L's in the building. You know what I'm saying? We breaking down, doing a live listening party, man. You know, talking about for this classic album, Trill Vibe music. You understand what I'm saying? This is the question I want to ask you, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to this last track on the album, man. What is intervention, man? Go ahead and break that down for the people one time, man. Because you know what I'm saying? It don't say E.N.E presents, although it's an E.N.E.
It is an E.N.E. It's an E.N.E. production.
But he's saying inner vibes, inner vision, production. So go ahead and talk to him about the inner vision productions, man.
So that's my company. You know what I mean? Inner Vision 2020. And it's exactly what it's about, you know, taking your inner vision and putting it out to the forefront, you know. So I went, you could look up the LLC and all that. And it'll be Inner Vision 2020, registered by LG Henderson. You know what I mean? And
let's go.
You know, it was something that I put together, and I just wanted to, you know, when me and Verge, it was years back when I actually did it, when we was doing the town halls. That's when I that's when I got the LLC.
Right.
You know, because we was out there trying to put together a plan for the community, or a PDF file where people could access information easily, and all different kind of information, from funding to just different kind of, if you want to be an activist, if you wanted to go purchase a home, if you had a court case and you need to kind of get the laws broke down to you maybe a little easier. So that was what we were working on during the pandemic, and in the mix of that, I thought of building up a company, and that's when I came up with the Inner Vision, Inner Vision 2020. Because that's when everything was going down, and you know, I just felt like our inner visions would be the one. That's what a guidance through ours. You know what I mean? When we believe we can do is what we can achieve. So
that's a fact.
You know,
don't forget that, Jack.
You know? So
now we're about to get to the last track on the album. You know, so it's been beautiful. You know what I mean? You said what? Oh, no.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We're about to get to the last track of the album. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get straight to it. You know what I'm talking about? Thanks everybody for coming out, man. Listen here, man. You know what I mean? This is what we do. Like I said, we're about to revamp some things, rearrange some things. You know what I'm talking about? Because, like I said, man, we are monetized over here.
Hello, yeah.
Hold on. We got some exclusive.
All right, whatever.
Okay. Well, now, anyway, like I say, man, we over here, you know, monetized, but we diversifying the content, because we about to switch some things up over here. You know what I'm talking about? We're about to kind of fall back on the live streams a little bit. You feel me? Yeah. Say for like the specific shows, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna focus on more pre-recorded stuff, you know what I mean? But when we kind of that E.N.E Tuesday, that Tuesday sports show, doing that Tuesday. You know, so of course we keep it doing Spiritual Roots Sunday for sure. You know, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. So this last song on the album is, man. It's called "Watching the Waves Behind What?"
Yeah.
Or "Watching the Waves Behind." Hold on. Okay, yeah. Watch the Waves Behind, man. This is the last track on the album. You know what I'm saying?
And that last one, I do want to say one thing. Like, at least on that last track, we just basically trying to show you all a different way to think of, you know, we're trying to set the tone of what gangster really is. You know what I mean? And that was the whole meaning of that joint. Just to kind of just just give a little foundation. Ain't really too much to it. Like you can hear it in the beginning or whatever.
Right.
But that's what I feel is gangster. Taking care of your family,
That's
taking care of
what's
your
gangster.
homies, making sure everybody around you elevate. That's gangster to me. So,
That's super gangster.
you know,
Feel me?
that's what I feel.
Anybody who don't agree with that, you know, that's your choice. You thought I was gonna say something crazy, right? Listen here, man. This is the last song.
It can be argued.
It definitely can be argued, man. This is the last song on the album. Watching the what?
Watching the waves behind me.
Watching the waves behind me. Listen, man. I appreciate everybody coming out. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate y'all tapping in with us, taking time out of y'all's life. Y'all's got them schedules and whatever y'all got going on to tap in with us. Really appreciate it. Don't take it for granted.
Nah, I don't.
You know what I'm talking about? It's a privilege and an honor to be able to share this, you know what I'm saying, at moment in time with my brother King Els. And let y'all tap more into the mind of not only King Els, but the E.N.E too. You know what I'm talking about? We have my man Glitz come on. I'm just saying, it's a classic album, man. You know, it's like a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to be bugging this album for the next probably month or so straight. You feel me? Like, on some real shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll get back into my regular random E.N.E catalog. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. And I, you know, so I appreciate my brother El for putting this album together. I appreciate all the homies coming on. Pause. All the songs is fire. You know, the way they put together, the way El structured the album, peace, man. You know what I'm talking about, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying. Before we get up out of here, I'm gonna pass it to my brother Els and let him say his words he want to say in his closure. Like I said, the link to the album on YouTube is definitely in the comments section.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go copy and paste that joint. And y'all, like I said, when you're working out, listen to the album. With your girl, listen to the album. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No matter what you can do, you can listen to the album, man. King Els, man, go ahead and talk to him, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, you type in Trill Vibe Music on any platform,
right,
and it'll pop up. You see the waves splashing behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I just, like I said, man, we wanted to create an experience that you could visualize, feel good, play at any given moment, and it feel right. You know, from the response I'm getting, that it's doing what it was intended to do. So I'm grateful for that, and you know, just grateful to be able to even do this. And,
Wow.
and you know, we thank the Most High, thank my homies for being a part of this. Everybody had anything to do with this, the inspirations behind it,
Wow.
everything, because everybody was an inspiration for this. And you know, I really appreciate all y'all too for even tapping in tonight, because
Yes,
you
definitely.
know, without y'all, wouldn't be nothing to even do this for it. So, you know, rock out. It's the last track. Watching the waves behind me. As you can see, like I said, that's my picture.
Beautiful.
You know, and you can put that up on your desk. You can print that picture out, put it on your desk, and think of your happy place. And
Go ahead and do a screen grab real quick. Do a screen save.
Yeah.
Quick.
When I find out how to do the moving art, because it's actually a moving art, like how y'all see the moving arts and shit. When I find out how to upload it on the sites, it's gonna be a moving art piece.
That's what's up.
It actually is. So you know, we try to change the game up, give y'all something a little different, and we're gonna drop something else here soon too. So
man, about next spring, man, we're gonna be in a whole new spot. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have the whole joint set up, backdrops. All of that. You heard what I'm talking about? We're about winter time, and it's the winter wars grind time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fall back, you know what I'm saying, revamp some things. Like I said, we monetize, man. We gotta capitalize off of this, man. So tap in, walk with us, man. This is the last track on the album, classic album, Trill Vibe Music by my brother King Els, E.N.E, all day, every day, no days off. Tap in, walk with us, man. It's your brother, Virgil Berry Stacks with the facts, man. I appreciate y'all taking time out of your life to come tap in with us. We appreciate that. Y'all don't even, man, for real, y'all don't even know, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. We're about to play this last track, Watching the Waves Behind Me, and we gone. Tap in, man, walk with us, man. Yeah, man, y'all know.
and Nas, you can hate me now. They wanna treat you like the bells and you break me down. Back here recess, I don't play around. When they get some money, teach them how to weigh a pound. Better yet, show them how to get investments up. Make sure ain't nobody out here stressing you. Now let E.N.E pass if he test for us. Got these hops on these locks, how we flexing up. Little bad thing, can't remember that name. I just call a Rory in the fast lane. Before the Cuban Turkish was the last chain. Secure your legacy before you get your last name. Only thing I be thinking about is expansion. Heating marble floors and all of the mansions. I let her tiptoe around with a penny so when I used to flip hoes and show them who the Grammy calls.
I've been to a pretty family good to me.
Same to it.
So that's why I'm supposed to be.
Strawberry sweet, my brother Meek.
If the hustle ain't organic, it don't last long. So far ahead, I'm a memory, I'm past on. Better watch your tone in the rap song. They ask for enough compassion, I don't laugh on. I nickname Ariel cause she stay wet. We got 50 O's in, that's a made flex. Now, I don't fuck with sex. Only promises, I don't make threats. Really don't nobody give a fuck how you feel. That's why I always push the block when I'm on the field. I'm playing like cool, trying to manage drills. Never mind when you in the presence of the trill. Eastside, see y'all where you catch me at. Heard where's trick was called a heart attack. CEO to D, oh I'm on the switch the scene. Diego to Georgia got a different dream.
I've been to a pretty
One of the realest conversations ever had.